merchant felt the impulse of spring.
My dear Professor, if you have not forgotten the rock from which you were hewn, this simple story may give you an hour or two of amusement. I offer it to you because I think you have met my friend, Mr. Dickson McCunn, lately retired wholesale and retail provision merchant of Mearn Street, Glasgow, and an elder in the Guthrie Memorial Kirk. If you share my kindly feelings for Dickson, you will be interested in some facts which I have lately ascertained about his ancestry. In his veins there flows the redoubtable blood of Sir Walter Scott's Bailie Nicol Jarvie, who journeyed beyond the Highland line to meet Rob Roy. Indeed, Sir Walter Scott was Dickson's first literary guide, but he reads the novels not for their insights into human character or for their historical pageantry, but because they give him material wherewith to construct fantastic journeys. It's the same with Charles Dickens. A lit tavern, a stagecoach, post-horses, the clack of hoofs on a frosty road go to his head like wine. McCunn is a Jacobite, not because he's any views on divine right, but because he has always before his eyes a picture of a knot of adventurers in cloaks, new landed from France among the western heather. In short, Dickson McCunn, I may confess it at the start, is an incurable romantic.
Aye, that's not bad. Not bad at all. A safety razor. Why didn't I buy one before? Just 5 minutes and not a scratch. It's like stealing a march on time. Oh, time! Tibby! The grey striped trousers, please.
But you'll no be needing them the day, sir.
Eh?
Now that you've sold the shop, you'll no be needing them or the tail coat either.
Oh.
Not ever again.
Aye, of course. I'd completely forgotten. You're right there, Tibby. Well, it'll just have to be the old tweed suit. Aye. Here it is. Bleached with the sun. Just the thing for a holiday. Aye, right now. Flannel shirt I'll need. Thick-soled boots. Aye, there's life in the old dog yet. I'll go a-roving. Oh,
It sounds a trivial resolve, but it quickened Dickson McCunn to the depths of his being. Since Saturday, his shop was a thing of the past. To the accompaniment of a glass of dubious sherry, he had completed the necessary arrangements and had received in payment cash, debentures, and preference shares. He was now a wealthy man. But all the weekend he had been a little sad. He was comfortably off, healthy, free from any particular cares in life, but free, too, from any particular duties. Will I be going to turn into a useless old man? He asked himself the question again and again. And then something happened. A spring morning and a safety razor had convinced him that he was still young. A walking holiday and alone. That was his resolve. He hurried downstairs to eat his breakfast with more than usual pleasure. Providence had done for him what he would never have done for himself.
Aye, Tibby, that was a real treat. Oh, just the thing to set a man up in the morning.
There's a letter from your wife this morning.
Oh, so there is. Aye. Oh, well, she seems to be enjoying herself. Aye, just fine with the hydropathic. No doubt they'll all be discussing ailments, ministers, and sudden deaths. Well, Tibby, I've got a great plan.
Why?
I've decided on a walking holiday in Carrick, with a backpack and all.
You'll be like an old man going to the school.
I'm a free man, Tibby. And besides, it's a fine spring morning. Oh, to mount again where erst I haunted, where the old red hills are bird enchanted, and the low green meadows bright with sward. And when even dies, the million tinted, and the night has come, and planets glinted, lo, the valley hollow, lamp bestarred.
What?
Stevenson, Tibby. R.L. Now, you'll go out and buy chocolate and tobacco for me, while I get on with my packing. And while you're at it, you can cash a cheque for me at the Strathclyde Bank.
As you will.
Aye. Oh, and one thing more, Tibby, before I forget.
Aye, what is it?
You can give another cheque to Mr. McIntosh, the bank manager. Now, see he gets it. It's for the Gorbals diehards.
In the name of the wee man, Gorbals diehards.
No.
What are they?
Dinna fash yourself, eh? They're just the wee ruffians that bide at the back of the old shop in Merton Street. They've started a Boy Scout troop, just to keep themselves out of trouble, no doubt. Now they're off to camp in the country. It'll do them no harm. No harm at all.
Such goings on. And you, going journeying at your age.
While Tibby was out, McCunn occupied himself with delicious dreams. He saw himself daily growing browner and leaner, swinging along broad highways or wandering in bypaths. He pictured his sense of ease when he unslung his pack and smoked his pipe in some clump of lilacs by the burnside. He would meet and talk with all sorts of folk, an exhilarating prospect, for Dickson loved his kind. There would be the evening hour before he reached his inn, when, pleasantly tired, he would top some ridge and see the welcoming lights of a little town. There would be the lamp-lit after-supper time, when he would read and reflect, and the start in the gay morning when tobacco tastes sweetest and even 55 seems young. Was ever a man more fortunate or more free?
Drat the rain. Oh, well, I suppose the sharp weather's better than sunshine. Here I am, the eternal pilgrim. Jason, Ulysses, Eric the Red, Albuquerque, Cortez, starting out to discover new worlds. Aye, that's it.
Governor!
Aye? Mercy, but the roads are alive with tramps today.
How far will it be to Manchester?
Manchester? Several days' walk, I doubt. It's not the weather for travelling.
No. My, but that's a fine waterproof you're wearing, sir.
Aye, indeed.
It's just a coat for this weather, sir.
It is that.
You'll be fine and dry.
Aye, fine and dry.
It's just like mine, in fact.
What's that?
The waterproof that was stolen from me yesterday when I lay in my bed at Clonkey.
Are you suggesting something, sir?
No, but I'd recognize my waterproof anywhere. I'm not that far gone.
Now look, man. You need a rest and a dram, not a coat. Will you accept this sixpence from me? You can I spend it in yon public house in the village.
Perhaps I was mistaken, sir. You're a gentleman and no mistake. Good day to you, sir.
Aye, good day to you, sir. Dear me, the people you meet on the road today. Sir! A minute, sir! Hold on, if you please.
Well, you're in no bother catching me, sir. Can you not see I'm a limpy?
Oh, I do beg your pardon, sir. What brings you out on such a day as this?
Work.
Oh?
I'm an honest man, sir. A stonebreaker.
Oh, aye.
And you? What about you, eh?
I'm on a journey. Aye, a wee jaunt.
Ah, it's a daft-like thing for an old man like you to be travelling the roads. Well, I must get on to my work.
Well, goodbye, sir.
I hate with you. It's idle scoundrels like you that makes work for honest folk like me.
Well, I never. Oh, dear. Oh, he's just a rude man. But who cares? Not Dickson McCunn. Oh, aye, this is the life. What was it Tennyson said? I steal by lawns and grassy plots. I slide by... Oh, what was it again? I'm moving... I linger by my shingly bars. I loiter round my cresses. And out again I curve and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever.
Thankfully, there was no one else abroad that afternoon. Dickson began to enjoy the buffets of the storm, and one wet mile succeeded the other to the accompaniment of his shouts and laughter. About 5 o'clock in the evening there presented himself at the Black Bull Inn at Kirkmichael a soaked, disreputable, but most cheerful character. Now the Black Bull at Kirkmichael is one of the few very good inns left in the world. It is an old place and an hospitable one, for it has been for generations a haunt of anglers who, above all other men, understand comfort. There are always bright fires there and hot water, and old soft leather armchairs, and an aroma of good food and good tobacco, and giant trout in glass cases, and the 3-volume edition of the Waverley novels, with many volumes missing. And indeed, all those things which an inn should have. Also there used to be, well, that may still be, sound vintage claret in the cellars. After a glass of whisky toddy, Dickson wallowed in a hot bath which washed all the stiffness out of him, and at 7 o'clock, warm and satisfied in soul, he descended for dinner.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen. May I join you?
If you like.
A pleasure, sir.
Aye, thank you.
You know this countryside well?
No, sir, I'm a visitor.
I too. We are both strangers. Tell me, though, do you know of a house around here called Dark Water?
Dark Water? No, I'm afraid I know of no such name, sir. I doubt my map will be able to help you, but if you like...
No, please do not trouble yourself, sir. Perhaps I shall inquire of the landlord. If you will excuse me, I finished my supper. Your health, sir.
And yours too. Here's to you.
Good night.
Good night.
Australian.
Pardon?
Can't mistake them. I was next door to the Australians at Poitiers and saw them fight. Lord, such men.
So you were in the war?
4 blasted years. And I never want to hear of the beastly thing again.
You said he was an Australian, but I thought Australians had a queer accent, like you English.
There's all kinds of accents, but you can never mistake their voice. It's got the sun in it. Canadians have got grinding ice in theirs, and Virginians have got butter. So have the Irish. In Britain, there are no voices, only speaking tubes. But it isn't safe to judge by their accent only. You, yourself, I take to be Scotch. But for all I know, you may be a senator from Chicago or a board general.
I'm from Glasgow. My name's Dickson McCunn.
Golly, what a name!
It's a very old Highland name, sir. It means the son of a dog.
Which? Christian name or surname?
Right. I'm just...
And a very good name, too. Mine is John Heritage. How do you do?
How do you do? John Heritage. That's like a name out of a book. With a name like that, you should be a poet.
It's a dash sight too poetic. With a name like yours, I might have a chance. You should be the poet.
Well, I am very fond of reading.
Any use for poetry?
Oh, aye, very much so.
Look, there's a fire in the smoking room. Have your supper, and I'll bag the armchairs before any of those fishing louts take them.
Fine. I'll join you shortly. So, I take it you're a poet, Mr. Heritage.
No, Dogson, I'm a papermaker.
But you do write on it, I dare say. Have you published anything?
My first fruits. Here, what do you say?
Quarrels. John Heritage's book. Aye, it's a nice wee book.
Good God, if you call it a nice wee book, I must have failed pretty badly.
Give me a chance, Mr. Heritage. What's this? Crimson and resonant. Clangs the dawn. Clangs the dawn, eh?
I call that poem Review.
So I see.
Read the next verse, Dogson. Then you'll get the shift. It describes noonday.
Well, there's a lot of fine things in it, right enough, but...
But what?
Well, listen to this. Sunflowers, tall grenadiers ogle the rose's short-skirted bally. The fumes of dark sweet wine hidden in frail petals madden the drunken bees. You see, the lines don't seem to scan very well.
Now I place you exactly. You like meek rhyme and conventional epithet. Well, I don't. I say there's nothing unfit for poetry. Nothing, Dogson. Poetry's everywhere, and the real thing is commoner among drabs and pothouses and rubbish heaps than in your Sunday parlours. You're even deeper in the mud than I thought, Dogson.
But what about Stevenson? I can say a lot for Stevenson or Tennyson.
Trash, my dear sir. Your romanticism is one vast self-delusion, and it blinds your eyes to the real thing. That was the one value of the war. It burst up all the old conventions, and we've got to finish the destruction before we can rebuild. I've no use for the upper classes and the middle classes. There's only one class that matters, the plain man. The workers who live close to life.
The place for you is in Russia, among the Bolsheviks.
Well, at least they seek truth and reality. They've got a hold of the right end of the stick.
So, what brings you hereabouts?
Exercise. I wanted leisure and quiet and the chance to think things over.
Right now. Just you see here, then. Here's one subject you might turn your attention to. You idealize the working man. Huh? But what do you know about him, you and your kind? Nothing at all. You're ignorant of him, I tell you. All that stuff about workers living closer to life, what do you know about it? You're talking havers, man. Havers. And another thing. My name is Dickson, not Dogson. And I'll thank you not to call me that again, understand? Well then, good night to you, sir.
Dickson McCunn awoke on such a day as only a Scots April can show. The cobbled streets of Kirkmichael still shone with the night's rain, but the storm clouds had fled before a mild south wind, and the whole circumference of the sky was a delicate, translucent blue. Homely breakfast smells came from the houses and delighted Dickson's nostrils. But a chronicle of ripe vintages must pass lightly over such small beer. I will not dwell on his leisurely progress in the bright weather, nor on his luncheon in a coppice of young firs, nor on his thoughts, which had returned to the idyllic. I take up the narrative at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, when he is revealed seated on a milestone, examining his map. For he had come all unwitting to a turning of the ways. And his choice is the cause of this veracious history.
Yes, let's see now. Aye, that's my road. South, straight into Galloway. This one west. Where does it lead to? Let's see. What do they call the place? The Creeves? Creweves? What kind of a name is that? Oh, aye. But it's a bonny sicht.
Westward there ran out a peninsula in the shape of an isosceles triangle, of which Dickson's present high road was the base. At the distance of a mile or so, a railway ran parallel to the road, and he could see the smoke of a goods train waiting at a tiny station, islanded in acres of bog. Thence the moors swept down to meadows and scattered copses, above which hung a thin haze of smoke, which betokened a village. Beyond it were further woodlands, not firs, but old shady trees, and as they narrowed to a point, the gleam of 2 tiny estuaries appeared on either side. He could not see the final cape, but he saw the sea beyond it, floored with cat's paws, gold in the afternoon sun.
Now that's interesting, eh? The policies are likely to be those of a large house. Here it is, aye, Huntingtower. And that's the village of Dalquarter nearby. What's it to be then? Is it Galloway or Dalquarter? I'll just toss for it. Heads I go on, tails I let curiosity get the better of me. Here goes. Tails it is. Dalquarter, and Huntingtower.
Mr. McCunn!
Eh?
Mr. Dickson McCunn!
Oh, it's just yon poet.
Well met. I was hoping to fall in with you again. You must have thought me a pretty fair cub last night.
I did that.
Well, I want to apologise. It was dashed poor form for me to start jawing you.
Oh, that's all right. Didn't mention it. But what brought you this way? Eh? It's a wee bit off the beaten track.
Well, when I looked at the map this morning, I saw it was just the sort of place I was after. I don't very often dream, but when I do, this is the kind of place I frequent. Odd, isn't it?
If you say so.
I might be attracted by this place, but there's something else, too. You'll think me rather foolish, but I'm frightened by it, too.
Oh, havers, man, there's no room for fear here. Come on, Mr. Heritage.
McCunn, would you look at that? Up there on the moorland. Some infernal trippers desecrating the countryside.
Oh, they're just laddies. Boy Scouts. They'll be enjoying themselves, no doubt.
Well, they should keep away from a paradise like this.
I don't understand you at all, man.
Ye gods, what a place!
Aye.
The village of my dreams! Not a sign of commerce. No church, or school, or beastly recreation hall. Nothing but divine little cottages.
Heritage, please.
And an ancient pub. But come on, McCunn. I warn you, I'm going to have the devil of a tea.
Aye, well, let me do the asking.
Dickson, too, longed for tea. But as they drew nearer, the inn lost its hospitable look. The cobbles of the yard were weedy, a pane in a window was broken, the blinds hung tattered. But the place had a landlord, for he had seen them approach, and was waiting at the door to meet them.
Good afternoon.
Aye, gentlemen.
May we stop here for the night, sir?
Impossible, gentlemen. Quite impossible.
Oh, Lord.
Ye couldn't have come at a worse time. I've only been here a fortnight myself, and we haven't got the right shaken down yet.
I'd put up with anything for a good tea.
Aye, but the fact is, we've illness in the house, and I'm fair at my wit's end. It breaks my heart to turn gentlemen away, and me that keen to get the business started, but there it is.
Is there nowhere else we can be put up?
Not in this one-horse place, sir. But it's grand weather, and forby, it's not above 7 miles to Auchinlochin, the next town. Say the word, and I'll yoke the horse and drive you there.
Thank you. We prefer to walk. Good day to you, sir.
That fellow's a swine.
You could say that and all.
I wouldn't trust my neck in his podhouse.
Nor me.
But I'm hanged if I'm going to leave this place. We've got to spend the night here. And besides, I'm determined on tea.
The little street slept in the clear blue light of an early April evening. Blue shadows lay on the white road, and a delicate aroma of cooking tantalized hungry nostrils. The near meadows shone like pale gold against the dark lift of the moor. A light wind had begun to blow from the west and carried the faintest tang of salt. The village of that hour was pure paradise, and Dickson was of the poet's opinion. At all costs, they must spend the night there.
Come on, Heritage. Nil desperandum, eh? Good afternoon, mistress.
Aye?
Well, me and my friend here are paying our first visit to this locality. Oh, we're terrible taken with the place. We want to bide the night, but the inn's not taking folk.
You dinna say.
Aye. Well, is there any chance, think you, of a bed here?
I'll no tell you, Lee. There's 12 good beds in the loft, but I dinna tak lodgers, and I dinna want to be bothered with you.
Oh, but mistress, can you not manage to put up with us just for the one night, eh? We're quiet, old-fashioned folk, and we'll not trouble you much. Just our tea, and maybe an egg to it, and a bowl of porridge in the morning.
Who's your friend?
Good day, madam. Glorious weather, what?
English.
Aye. Well, come in, then. I see you're wilful folk, and I'll hae to do my best for you. Oh, my name's Feemy Moran, by the by.
A quarter of an hour later, the two travellers, having been introduced to two spotless beds in the loft and having washed luxuriously at the pump in the backyard, were seated in Mrs. Moran's front kitchen before a meal which fulfilled Heritage's wildest dreams. Feemy Moran had been baking that morning, so there were white scones and barley scones and oaten fowls and russet pancakes. There were 3 boiled eggs for each of them. There was a segment of an immense currant cake. There was skim milk cheese. There were several different kinds of jam. And there was a pot of dark gold heather honey. Their hostess was rapidly rising in Dickson's esteem.
My, that was a good cake, mistress.
A present from my good brother last Hogmanay. Here, try henny and 8 cake. My man used to say he never found anything as good in all his days.
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
A capital tea, ma'am.
Aye. Who bides in the big house, mistress? The one they cry Huntingtower?
Nobody, since the young laird died. Aye, there was never such a laddie as young Mr. Quentin Kennedy. But Huntingtower's standing cold and lonely and steekit. And it ain't the cheeriest dwelling in all Carrick.
Kennedy?
There was nane in the countryside so bold a rider at the hunt or sic a skeely fisher. And he was clever at his books too, but... that's all by we.
Quentin Kennedy? If it's the same man, then I saw him in Rome during the war. He was working with the British mission.
Aye, that would be him. We heard tell of him frae far awa bits like Italy, aye, and Russia too. It weighs me the next news we got. The poor laddie was dead o' influenza, buried somewhere in France. So there's the end of the good stock o' Kennedy o' Huntingtower. And now the house is all shut up till the lawyers get somebody to tack it on a lease.
A sorry tale.
Aye, that it is. Now you'll be wanting to stretch your legs, I'm thinking.
Oh, aye. Yes. A walk, Heritage?
Why not? We'll take a look at the house, eh, McCunn? Well, I never. This is just the place for a romantic like you, isn't it?
Eh?
Well, man, look at it. An old mansion, extinct family, a village deserted of men, and an innkeeper whom I suspect of being a villain.
Your supper will be on the table at the chap o' 9. Dinna be late, no?
The chap on 9, mistress. Come on, man.
This'll be the west entrance, I think. Lord McCunn, look at the rust on those gates. Must have been locked for years.
Aye.
Come on, lend a hand. Let's see if we can get the wicket gate open.
What's going on here? Stop it, I say!
We only want to have a look at the house. May we go up to it?
There's no entrance here. I have strict orders.
Oh, come on. It can't do any harm if you let us in for half an hour.
You shall not come in. Go away from here. Go away, I tell you. It is private.
Stuff and nonsense. I've never heard the like of it. Now, look here, my man. You might not understand this, but this is a free country, savvy? After all, we're not...
obey orders.
Aye, I can see that. Come on, Heritage. It's a waste of breath.
Very well. But, McCunn, I promise you, he hasn't heard the last of this. Oh, no. Not if I have anything to do with it.
Such a curmudgeon. Did you notice? The man's a foreigner.
He's a brute. But I'm not going to be done in by that class of lad. Well, there won't be any gates on the seaside of the house, so we'll just find a way in there, what?
Aye, if you say so.
Come on. There must be a stream in that thicket of woods. We can follow it down to the sea. I won't sleep until we've seen the house.
Here! Hold on a wee.
This is a terrific place.
Aye, it is that. Here! Be careful, you almost scalped my face.
Sorry, it's a bit thick here. He goes there. What a good place. McCunn, aren't you glad you came? I think everything's bewitched tonight. The village is bewitched and the old woman too. Oh, good white magic. And that foul innkeeper and the brigand at the gate, black magic.
Can he make you out, Heritage? Here, man, wait a minute. I'm fair out of puff.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, aye, only last night you were a great Democrat. And yet there you were, objecting to the ladges on the moor, and you near bit my head off when I said I liked Stevenson. And now here you are, talking about enchantment, eh?
You're just a precise, pragmatical Scot, McCunn. Here, let me give you a hand.
Thanks.
That's it. Hang it all, man. Don't remind me that I'm inconsistent. I've a poet's license to play the fool, and if you don't understand me, then I don't in the least understand myself. You know what that is?
No.
It was popular before the war. Forgotten the name of the fellow who wrote it, but I always remind myself of it when I'm in this mood. You see, it's linked with the greatest experience of my life. Have you ever been in love?
Have you?
I have been, and still am. I've been for 2 years.
Oh, aye.
I was down with my battalion on the Italian front in 1918, and because I could speak the lingo, they hoiked me out and sent me to Rome on a liaison job.
Lucky you, eh?
I was glad to get out of the trenches, that's true. But in the place where I stayed, there was this girl. She was a Russian, a princess of a great family, but a refugee and as poor as sin. Oh, my God, what a beauty. She was little more than a child, and she used to sing that air in the morning as she went downstairs.
And?
Oh, they sent me back to the front eventually. I'm still head over heels in love with her, but it's quite hopeless. I'll never see her again.
That's sad. Oh, hey, look, man. Over there, just through the clearing. Well, there it is. Huntingtower House.
The outline of the building was clearly silhouetted against the glowing west. But since they were looking at the east face, the detail was all in shadow. But dim as it was, the sight was enough to give Dickson the surprise of his life. An ancient ducat and the ruins of an old tower lay on the seaboard side, but they were old and baronial and belonged to the distant past. The house itself was new, raw and new, not 20 years built. Some madness had prompted its creator to set up a replica of a Tudor house in a countryside where the thing was unheard of. All the tricks were there, oriel windows, lozenged panes, high, twisted chimney stacks. The very stone was red, as if to imitate the mellow brick of some ancient Kentish manor. It was new, but it was also decaying. The creepers had fallen from the walls. The pilasters on the terrace were crumbling down. Lichen and moss were on the doorsteps. Shuttered, silent, abandoned. It stood like a harsh memento mori of human hopes.
I do not like it. They could be dangerous.
Here, what's that? Shh!
They have gone.
Over there, near the house.
No
Where?
one could have
Over
passed
yonder on
them.
the path.
You're right.
It's that wretched man from the lodge.
Oh, no, not him
Quiet,
again.
man.
Look, there's another one with him.
So there is.
Here I do not fear, but his companion has a hot temper.
Well, keep a close watch, and all will be well.
I hope you are right, Spider, for both our sake.
By Jove, McCunn, haven't they got the look of prison warders about them?
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's bewitched right enough. Come on, Heritage.
Shut up, man. Can't you hear? That's the voice of the girl I saw in Rome.
No more havers, Mr. Heritage.
But it's her song. You heard it?
I heard something, but for all I know, it was just a seagull.
Fool. I'm going on.
You'll do nothing of the kind now. Here, it's near dark now, and those were 2 ugly customers wandering about yonder. Forbye. Mrs. Moran said we were to be back by the chap of 9.
All right, McCunn. Have it your way. But I'm coming back later. There's something devilish going on inside that house, and I mean to get to the bottom of it.
You're not eating, Mr. Heritage. Oh, this is fine potted heat. I've got a grand appetite for supper.
Just a glass of milk for me, McCann. I called this place paradise an hour or so ago, but I fancy it's next door to hell.
Oh, hoots, nonsense. Tomorrow you and me will take the road for Auchinlecken. We shouldn't be troubling ourselves about an ugly old house and a wheen impudent lodge-keepers.
Tomorrow I'm going to get inside that house.
No, but that's making...
No, my mind's made up. Let's look at the map, McCunn. We'll get the lie of the land.
Now listen, Heritage.
Laddie.
Goodness gracious, Martha.
What are you slinking round here for?
To see the gentleman down the house, all McCunn. I came from Glasgow.
That's a muckle lee.
It is me.
Aye, it is. In you go, ill creature.
Here. What's all this then? Dearie me.
It was a stunted boy, who from his face might have been 15 years old, but had the stature of a child of 12. He had a thatch of fiery red hair above a pale freckled countenance. His nose was snub, his eyes a sulky grey-green, and his wide mouth disclosed large and damaged teeth. But remarkable as was his visage, his clothing was still stranger. On his head was the regulation Boy Scout hat, but it was several sizes too big, and was squashed down upon his immense red ears. He wore a very ancient khaki shirt, which had once belonged to a full-grown soldier, and the spacious sleeves were rolled up at the shoulders and tied with a string, revealing a pair of skinny arms. Round his middle hung what was meant to be a kilt of home manufacture, which may once have been a tablecloth, for its bold pattern suggested no known clan tartan. He had a massive belt, in which was stuck a broken gully knife, and round his neck was knotted the remnant of what had once been a silk bandana. His legs and feet were bare, blue, scratched, and very dirty, and his toes had the prehensile look common to monkeys and small boys who summer and winter go bootless. In his hand was a long ash pole new cut from some coppice. The apparition stood glum and glowering on the kitchen floor.
It's me, Mr. McCunn. Dougal, ken me fine. I'm the chieftain of the Gorbals diehards.
Eh? Oh, so you are, Dougal. So you are. And how's the camping?
Fine.
Then I'm glad to see you. No, it's all right, Mrs. Moran. I ken the laddie fine. Eh, Dougal? Here, have you been minding to perform a good deed every day?
Good deeds? I tell you, I'm fair worn out with good deeds. I thought it was going to be a grand holiday, but go of it, Dick. It's been more like Sucky Hill Street on a Saturday night. Oh, fechten. Aye, but I've got a good wee deed for you.
Oh, well, now sit down and let's hear it. Now, Mrs. Moran, would you be kind enough to make us another pot of tea? Thank you.
I seen you twa up by the big house tonight.
The devil you did! And where were you?
7 feet from your head up a tree. It's my chief idea, oh gosh, I need one, for Lean's after me with a gun.
Who's Lean?
The boy who wouldn't let you in at the lodge. The other fella's called Spittle.
But what for did he want to shoot at you?
What for? Because they're frightened to death of anybody going near their old house.
That figures.
But you'll no choke off the Gorbals diehards with a gun. We held a meeting round the campfire and we resolved to get to the bottom of the business.
Dearie me.
So this day I've been going in my belly about the policies. Found out some queer things.
Yes? And what have you found out? Come on.
Bide a wee. I'm not going to let you into this business till I ken that you'll help. It's a far bigger job than I thought. There's more in it than Lean and Spittle for one thing. There's the big man that keeps the inn, Dobson they call him. And there's 3 tinklers camped in the Garpledine near the house, and they're in it too. So you see, I'm needing help.
For God's sake, boy, tell us what you know.
Will you help?
Of course, you little fool.
Then swear in this hymn book is secret enough.
What havers?
Swear.
Come on, McCunn, there's no harm in it.
Right, both of you. Take this hymn book in your right hand and put your left hand in my scout pole. That. You say after me, I swear not to blab what's telled me in secret.
I swear no to blab what is telled me in secret.
And to be swift and sure in obeying orders, so help me God.
And to be swift and sure in obeying orders, so help me God.
Sign Kiss the Boogie.
Oh.
Well?
This day, I got inside the house, through the coal. That's where I'm not very clean.
What did you find? Come on, man!
A woman.
Describe her.
Oh, just a lassie.
What was she like?
She's pure as a lily in the dale.
I don't want any of your damn music hall songs. What was she doing, you little devil?
Nothing but greeting. She looked feared, mortal feared. I seen it once what frightened them was Lane and his friends, and was just starting to quiz her when there came a sound like a man walking along the passage. Just managed to get away through the coal-hole. It was a near thing.
So, it's a fight between the Gorbals diehards and those scoundrels, eh?
Aye, because they're frightened of the woman. Now, the question is, are you coming with me back to the house? Maybe old McCunn couldn't get through the coal-hole.
Hey, you're an impudent wee laddie, and it's not likely we're coming with you. Breaking into other people's houses, indeed. That's a job for the police.
Please yourself.
Count me in, Dougal.
Well, you just set out in the morning as if you were for a walk up the Garple Glen.
Where?
The glen near the house, you ken. Where the burn is, right?
Ah, yes.
I'll be on the road and I'll lay orders for you. Now I'll be a law. The diehards will be waiting for me.
Good night, Dougal. I'll show you out. Come on.
Mind if you do with that pole?
Heritage. You'll not be thinking of heeding that ragamuffin boy.
He's a spirited youth, McCunn. If he can find a way into the house, then I'll follow.
No. Now listen, see here. You can't expect me to be going about burgling houses on the word of a wee laddie. I'm a respectable man, and I have been.
I agree. But you see, I think there's a friend of mine in that place, and anyway, there's a woman in trouble. But you can say goodbye after breakfast and continue on your way as if nothing had happened.
Oh, I don't know.
Look, why don't you sleep on it? That's the best idea. Now, time for an early bed, what?
That night Dickson lay long awake, torn between common sense and a desire to be loyal to some vague, whimsical standard. What had become of his dream of idylls, his gentle, bookish romance? Vanished before a reality which smacked horribly of crude melodrama and possibly sordid crime. Perhaps all romance in its hour of happening was rough and ugly like this, and only shone rosy in retrospect. What had become of that innocent joviality he had dreamed of? That happy morning pilgrimage of spring enlivened by tags from the poets? His goddess had played him false. Romance had put upon him too hard a trial.
McCunn, wake up, man. It's a grand day. I've been taking the air.
Oh, fine for some, no doubt.
I saw that rotter Dobson at the inn. I told him we were bound for Auchinlecken.
Aye, good for you.
I also told him that Mrs. Moran was your Aunt Phemy.
Heritage, that's an abominable lie.
Not at all. I just wanted to put him off his guard. Unnecessary and proper ruse de guerre. Besides, it'll make our task easier.
Our? Hey, who said our? I'm not coming with you.
I never said you were. I meant Dougal and myself. Now, come on, man, get up. Mrs. Moran, or should I say Aunt Phemy, has got breakfast on the table.
Mistress, good morning.
Morning.
This gentleman's been telling me that you're to be my Auntie Phemy.
Aye. And if you're to be my nevy, you'll hae to keep up my credit, for we're a bald and sicker lot.
Oh, aye, so that's the way of it.
Mr. Heritage told me the laddie's story forby.
Is there anything to it, would you say? Auntie?
I think it's most likely true. He's a terrible impudent callant, but he's no leer.
So you believe him?
Aye, I do that.
I told you so.
Then what would you do, eh?
If I were you...
Aye?
Well, if I were you, I'd take the first train home. And when I got back to Glasgow, I'd bide there. You're a decent body, but you're no the kind to be travelling the roads.
And if you were me?
I wouldn't rest till I had riddled out the truth and giled every scoundrel about the place. Well, you've spared my advice, sirs, and you've gotten it. Now, eat your breakfast.
Now, Mrs. Moran, how much do we owe you?
Oh, no, sir, I'll not take your payment. Not from a man who's my nevy, anyway.
Well, then I'll just have to send it on from Glasgow.
Oh, you're not home yet?
Come on, McCunn. Eat your breakfast. Then you can keep me company as far as the Garple Glen. A cheerful road, McCunn. See just over yonder? That's where I'll be meeting Dougal, where we cross the stream. Ah, aren't the birds entrancing? Plovers in the air and linnets in the bushes. Man, but I'm in fine spirits.
Oh, aye, it's all right for you.
Oh, cheer up. You'll be back in Glasgow soon. Back with your books and your poetry. You should be pleased. Dougal.
It's yourself, sir.
Playing at Boy Scouts, the lot of you.
And old McCunn.
Mr. McCunn, Dougal. Aye, I'm for Glasgow, and so should you be, boy.
What news?
Dobson and his cronies are off their guard. You were being watched by them when you left, but my chief of staff, Thomas Shawnee, was shadowing them too. Aye, he's the fellion. You'll know fickle Thomas Shawnee.
But the house?
I did the reconnaissance myself this morning, and it's bad news. I think they're on our tracks. We've locked up the coal-hole.
So your daft adventure's off, aye. We'll just have to turn the police onto the job.
Isn't there another way in?
Aye. There's an open terrace with a door into the house.
A veranda?
Dinna ken about that, but the lass's allowed to walk there at will. They'll leave the door and unlock it for her. Trouble is, maybe 20 feet of wall between the veranda and the garden. That's why they let her go there alone, for the lassie couldn't get away without breaking her neck.
Could we climb it? The wall?
I could manage it myself. Maybe you and all, because it's solid with plenty of cracks and holes in it.
Capital.
I doubt if Mr. McCunn would get up. His back end would make a rear target.
Lead on, Dougal. We'll try the veranda. Well, McCunn, the parting of the ways?
I'm coming with you.
I knew it. You're a sportsman and no mistake.
Aye, well, you see, it's not burglarising to get into the house by the veranda.
By Jove, you're right.
Well done, the Elgin. Come on then, this is the track. Right, you bide here and I dare you to move a hair of your head till I give the word.
Very good.
Before we try that wall, I have to ken where Lean and Spittle and Dobson are. I'm off to spy the policies.
The ground now before them had been a sunken garden, from which a steep wall, once covered with creepers and rock plants, rose to a long veranda, which was pillared and open on that side, but at each end built up halfway and glazed for the rest. Dickson regarded the veranda wall with foreboding. How on earth could he climb that? And if he did, there would be his exposed hinder parts inviting a shot from some malevolent gentleman among the trees. He reflected that he would give a large sum of money to be out of this preposterous adventure.
Come, cheer up. Have a scone, old man. Your aunt gave me a supply.
Thanks. All this excitement's given you a fair appetite.
We do well to keep quiet. Remember what Dougal said. Look, on the veranda. That must be Spittle, one of the guards.
Crivens!
Shh! He's going round the side of the house. Well, what now?
There's your answer.
Saskia.
She's bonny. She's away in again. A glimpse of heaven. What's that?
Dinna fash yourself. It's only me. Well, we're all rich for the present, I'd say. Dobson and Lean are away. I seen them pass the Garple brig.
Thank goodness for that.
What about Spittle, the lassie's guard?
He's been and gone.
Well, our luck's in the day, because I've found a ladder. I left it under the wall.
Is it safe?
Stop fussing, McCunn. Come on. Right. Dougal, you go first. Then me and McCunn, you bring up the rear.
Aye, as you will. I'm fair stiff from all this hiding.
Lead on, Macduff.
Can you manage?
Perfectly. McCunn?
Oh, never heed me. I'm fine. Oh, yeah.
Shh! Go waken the dead.
Oh, I'm no as young as I once was.
Freeze! Spittle.
I told you, Heritage.
Do be quiet.
Sorry, he's only going to chop wood. Strong gents. Here, Mr. Heritage. He's a hand with the ocean. Shings, he's heavy.
Right, McCunn?
Aye.
Good. Well, we seem to have the place to ourselves now.
The lassie bides her a wee room through that muckle door.
Losh, what a carry on.
There's no time to lose. Forward, men. Forward.
Through a green baize door, they entered a passage which led to the kitchen regions, and turned in at the first door on their right. From its situation, Dickson calculated that the room lay on the seaward side of the house, next to the veranda. The light was bad, for the two windows were partially shuttered, but it had plainly been a smoking room, for there were pipe racks by the hearth, and on the walls a number of old school and college photographs. There was no fire in the grate, but a small oil stove burned in the fender. In its light, Dickson could make out the figure of a tall girl. And he realized then that he was in the presence of something the like of which he had never met in his life before. It was a loveliness greater than he had imagined was permitted by the Almighty to his creatures.
Here's the gentleman I was telling you about.
Dear me, Dougal. She's only a slip of a lassie.
We've met before, mademoiselle. Do you remember Easter 1918 in that house in Rome?
No.
But I was the English officer who had the apartment on the floor below you. I saw you every morning.
Oh, you are a soldier.
I was till the war finished.
And now? Why have you come here?
To offer you help if you need it. If not, to ask your pardon and go away.
And you?
I'm Dickson McCunn from Glasgow. I'm very pleased to meet you, ma'am.
They call me Saskia. I'm in very great trouble. But why should I tell you? I do not know you. You cannot help me.
Oh, we can try.
You are not strong enough. A young man, an old man, and a boy. There are many against us, and any moment there may be more.
Aye, she's right. 7 of them, counting the tinklers and the dean. If there's us 3 and 5 more Gorbal Syards, that's 8.
I wonder.
Well, my advice is to call the police.
Alas, it is not so simple as that. I dare not invoke the law.
Dearie me, that's a bad
For
business.
reasons I will tell you. Come, sit down and listen.
Thank you.
I am a Russian. As the officer knows, I come from a noble family, perhaps the greatest after the throne.
A princess?
I will not speak of my family, for after the revolution it is no more.
Oh, these Bolsheviks.
Yes, but you do not understand what they are. You think they are well-meaning dreamers.
Only some do. Eh, Heritage? I say there are wheen blackguards.
That's enough, McCann.
Some honest fools there are among them, but the power, the real power, lies with madmen and degenerates. But to my story. It was my task to bring to a safe place certain jewels which belonged to my emperor.
Treasure?
Yes. They had been stolen by the Bolsheviks and were about to be turned into guns and armies. But our people recovered the treasure and entrusted it to me.
Jinx!
I have been in Italy and France. For months I have been fleeing and hiding. Our enemies have even tried to kill me.
Such doings!
What brought you here?
You spoke of Rome. It was there I met a Scottish gentleman. He was called Quentin Kennedy. But now he is dead.
Alas.
He told me that if ever I was in trouble, I could hide myself secretly and safely here at Huntingtower. All I had to do was contact his steward. When the hunt was very close to me in France, I remembered his offer.
The steward's name?
Loudon. He lives in Auchenlochen. But it was a trick. There was no steward to greet me when I arrived. Only my enemies.
Which? Dobson, Lean, or Spittle?
Dobson, I do not know, but Leon and Speidel are Bolsheviks.
Aye.
Now I'm in their hands while they await orders. They only receive orders, they do not give them. The worst has still to come.
But the jewels?
Hidden?
Have they searched for them?
The first day they demanded them of me. I denied all knowledge. Then they ransacked this house. They ransack it daily. But I'm too clever for them.
Good for you.
Indeed.
But this afternoon, Speidel has told me that their patience is at an end. He has given me till tomorrow at noon to produce the jewels. If not, he says I will die.
Oh, mercy on us. We must get you out at once.
I cannot leave.
Why ever not?
Oh, you do not understand. It is a matter of honor. Romanov honor. Russian honor. My kinsman, Prince Alexis, will meet me here. Even if he has to search all Europe, he will find me. For you see, I have sent him word that I am in great danger. So I must stay. With him by my side, I have no fear. But if he does not come in time, another may come before him.
You are very independent, mademoiselle, but it can't go on forever. The man you fear may arrive at any moment. At any moment, too, your treasure may be discovered.
It is that which weighs on me.
If you'll take my advice, you'll get those jewels into a bank and take a receipt for them. Aye, a Scotch bank is in no hurry to surrender a deposit without getting the proper authority.
He's right, by Jove. Would you trust me?
Yes. I think you would not betray me.
By God, we won't.
No fear.
McCunn, it's up to you. You get back to Glasgow in double-quick time and place the stuff in your own bank. There's not a moment to lose, do you hear?
I do that, and I'll go first thing in the morning.
Stout fellow.
Well done, the old un.
The jewels, where are they?
That I do not tell. But I will fetch them.
Yes.
Right. That's it then. We'll leave by our separate ways. It wouldn't do to be seen together. I'll take a shortcut over the fields, and Dougal, you take Mr. McCunn back the way we came.
Aye.
If you see Dobson or Lean, tell them you came round by the shore.
Right you are, sir.
We'll plan the next move over one of your Aunt Feemy's excellent teas.
Jewels.
Jinx.
Oh.
Do not ask me anything more about them, please. I trust you. All of you.
Please God, when the moment comes, they will be returned to you as you gave them.
I thank you from my heart.
And we'll be back with help.
Never fear, your ladyship.
Cheer up, Mum. There's a better time coming.
In episode 1 of Huntingtower by John Buchan, Dickson McCunn was played by Roy Handlin, with Stuart Macquarie as Heritage, Eileen McCallum as Feemy Moran, Sharon Maharaj as Princess Saskia, Gordon Struth as Dougal, Martin Black as Dobson, Anne Scott Jones as Tibby, Paul Dixie as the guest at the inn, John Shedden as Leon and the Tramp, and Alistair McCrone as Speidel and the Labourer. The storyteller was David McHale. Huntingtower is dramatised by Trevor Royal and directed from Edinburgh by Patrick Rayner. A retired Glasgow grocer, has set out on a spring walking tour of southwest Scotland. There he's met John Heritage, a poet, and together they've made their way to the village of Dalquata, where they find lodgings at the house of Mrs. Feemy Moran. While exploring the neighbourhood, McCunn and Heritage come across the deserted house of Huntingtower, which, they discover, contains a heavily guarded and mysterious prisoner. Assisted by Dougal, the leader of a gang of street urchins, the Gorbals Diehards, Heritage and an unwilling McCunn break into Huntingtower House to investigate further. Inside, they find Saskia, a beautiful Russian princess, who's being held captive by a gang of Bolshevik agents. An international criminal conspiracy led by her arch-enemy threatens her and her priceless jewels. Heritage, McCunn and the boys gallantly offer their help, although McCunn has serious misgivings about what he's getting himself into. Episode 2. The First Battle, or How a Middle-Aged Crusader Accepted a Challenge.
Dickson McCunn, that honest man, had been as good as his word. He had promised the princess that he would take her jewels to Glasgow and lodge them in the safekeeping of his bank, and nothing would suit him until he was on his way. He left Mrs. Moran's house in Dalquata, carrying a large chest which he told the inquisitive was packed full of good things from his aunt's larder, scones, some rhubarb jam, homemade cheese, and the like. There were moments during his journey by train to his hometown when he began to marvel at his temerity, for he knew himself to be under suspicion. But there was one consolation. He was entering the last lap. Once he had finished this detestable errand, he would be a free man, free to go back to the kindly, humdrum life from which he should never have strayed. But as the train rumbled over the Clyde and slowed down before the terminus, his vitality suddenly returned. He was a businessman, with a businessman's mind, and there was now something for him to do.
The Strathclyde Bank in West George Street, please, cabby.
Thanks, sir. Can I get your hand with that chest? It looks quite heavy.
Oh, it is that. I'll just put it in there.
What have you got in here, eh? The crown jewels.
That'll be right. Oh, Oh, that's good of you. Here, I'm fair starving. I didn't have time for breakfast. Will you wait while I get a bite to eat?
I'll wait as long as you like. It's you that pays.
I'll be back in 5 minutes then.
Aye, dinna hurry.
I will. Here I get. Hey, what's happened to my chest?
Eh?
I left it on the back seat. It's gone. There's been a thief here.
No, sir.
Oh, a bonny watch you keep in a gentleman's things.
But sir,
it's
you
a
see...
fair disgrace. So many thieves about the station. I'm for taking this up with the station master.
Hold on, sir, hold on. It was your man that took it. Said he had orders from a Mr. McCann.
No, McCunn. That's me.
Aye.
Oh, my man. Aye. He must have mistaken my orders. But you weren't to ken that.
No, sir.
Look, I am sorry. The blame's all mine. Just you get me to the bank. And fast.
Right you are, sir.
My man, eh? So they did follow me. That was pretty neat. It'll take some time to get the chest open without the key. Give me a fair start while they're rummaging through Feemy Moran's scones and cheeses. Good to see you, Mackintosh.
McCunn. Good to see you. I've got you to thank, I think.
Eh?
Yes, for your generous donation, man. The Gorbals Die Hard?
Oh, hi, them.
Aye. Those boys will get a little fresh air and quiet after the smoke and din of Glasgow, eh? A little country peace to smooth out the creases in their poor little souls.
Maybe, but I've not come here to speak about them.
No?
Just let me get my jacket off.
What are you doing, man?
Just give me a minute.
Mr. McCunn, I didn't think I'd see you turning up here like a common packman. Why, I was only telling an English gentleman the other day that folk like you represented the great strength of this city.
I had my reasons for keeping these packages close to my skin.
Seems mighty strange to me. What have you been up to, Mr. McCunn?
Now, see here, Mackintosh. Just put them in the innermost corner of your strong room and write me a receipt.
What'll I call them?
Just 3 leather parcels, deposited by Dickson McCunn, Esquire, naming the date.
Very well. Here you are, then.
Now, put that receipt in the strong box where you keep my securities. Do you understand?
Perfectly, but...
But no questions. You'll not give that receipt to anybody but me in person, and you'll surrender the parcels only in presentation of the receipt.
I don't like this kind of business, McCunn.
No more do I. But you'll do it to oblige an old friend and customer.
Well...
Aye, that's good of you. If you don't know much about the packages, you know all about me.
Well, right enough, I do that. Here, I hope you didn't steal them, eh?
Maybe I did just that. So you'll just have to see me out by the back door, eh?
Yes.
When he found himself in the street, Dickson McCunn felt the relief of the boy who has emerged with credit from the dentist's chair. He had done well, but of that he did not want to think, for the whole beastly thing was over. Heritage had his address and knew where to come when it was time to claim the jewels. As for the watchers at Huntingtower, they must have ceased to suspect him when they discovered the innocent contents of his chest. Home for him, and a luxurious tea by his own fireside. No more lonely inns and deserted villages. Henceforth he would make certain of comfort and peace. And there it might have ended, had he not suddenly remembered the girl in the shuttered house, so fair and young, and yet so haggard. She seemed to be appealing to him to rescue her from a great loneliness and fear. What was to become of her if he failed her in her hour of need? That was a question Dickson McCunn asked of himself when he reached the safety of his own house.
It's fair ridiculous. Nobody there to take a grip of things. Just a wheen Gorbals, Keeleys and the lad Heritage, not a businessman among the lot. This is a business proposition, and I'm going to handle it as such.
Is that you, Maester?
Aye.
I didn't expect to see you back so soon. You'll be wanting your tea, nae doot.
No, thank you. I'm just back for a few minutes.
Suit yourself.
And then I'm away back to Carrick.
Such cavortins. It's no recht, I tell you.
Have there been any letters to be?
A puckle. There's one there. Have a mistress.
Oh, well. Aye, she's staying on at that hydropathic of hers for another week. Well, that'll give me time enough.
Will you be wanting anything else, Maester?
I'll be wanting you to go out and buy me a new backpack for a start. And I'll need another cheque cashed.
And you'll be wanting me to do it, I suppose.
Aye, if you will. For I'll be journeying again.
Oh, I dinna ken.
Here, Tibby. What would you say to a house in the country?
A button ben.
Then it'd be daft. A big house.
Sure.
Well, I've got it in mind to look at a place called Huntingtower. It's for letting, I hear.
What'll the mistress say?
Don't fash yourself about that, Tibby. Just start getting my things together. For I've business to get through before I go.
Dickson McCunn proceeded to be furiously busy. In his new knapsack he packed a fresh change of clothes and a safety razor, but no books, for he was past the need of them. That done, and the cheque cashed, he drove to his solicitors and instructed them to make arrangements for him to call upon Mr. James Loudon of Auchinlochan, the factor for Huntingtower. His next visit was to a gunmaker, who was a fellow elder in the Guthrie Memorial Kirk. It troubled Dickson's conscience to submit to ignominy, but by way of a white lie, he availed himself of a service revolver and 50 cartridges. That done, he bade his cab take him to his old shop in Mearn Street. For a moment, the sight of the familiar place struck a pang in his breast, but he choked down the unavailing regrets. He ordered a great hamper of foodstuffs, the most delicate kind of tinned goods, 2 perfect hams, tongues, Strasbourg pies, chocolate, cakes, biscuits, and as a last thought, 6 bottles of old liqueur brandy. Then he drove to the railway station and dined with something like a desperate peace in his heart. That same night saw him arrive at Auchinlochan, where he put up at the Salutation Hotel, a pretentious place, sacred to golfers. It was Dickson McCunn's mission to waken up Mr. James Loudon.
Yes?
My name's McCunn. Dickson McCunn.
Oh, come in, sir, come in. Your lawyer sent me a wire. Very glad to see you. Come along through.
Thank you.
Sit down, Mr. McCunn. I was just going to have a glass of toddy. A grand thing for these uncertain April nights. You'll join?
Oh, no, thank you.
And there's cigars at your elbow.
Do you object to a pipe?
Certainly not.
Right now, I've come to see you about Huntingtower House.
Your lawyer told me. I'm glad to know it. The place has been standing empty far too long, and that's bad for any house.
Aye. Oh, I don't mind spending a little money on it, if the place suits me.
Oh, I can guarantee that the bones of the house are good.
Yeah, but that depends on what I find. I've only had a glimpse from the outside.
Oh? When was that?
I was taking a bit holiday recently. Spent the night with my auntie. She bides at Dalquarter. Mrs. Moran.
Uh-huh.
Aye. Well, I wanted to get inside the policies, but a man at the lodge wouldn't let me in. They're a mighty uncivil lot down at Dalquarter.
They're foreigners.
Aye, is that so? Aye. I didn't care for the innkeeper either.
Dobson. I dare say he's a rough diamond, but he's a roving spirit. He'll be off again shortly, taking the foreigners with him, no doubt. They're only weekly tenants, you see.
Just so. Well, the next thing is for me to see over the house.
What about, a week today?
I was thinking of tomorrow.
Impossible, I'm afraid. You see, I'll have to consult the owners about the lease, and as they live first of Scotland, that'll take time.
All the same, I would like to see it. Unofficially, you understand.
Look, man, would that I could, but I'm under the strictest orders not to let anyone visit the house without the owner's express leave.
So no one's allowed into the house?
Not a soul.
Then who was the young woman I saw on the veranda the other night?
Oh, no, that would be Spittle, the caretaker.
It was not. It was a woman. And fine you ken it. This has gone far enough, Mr. Loudon. I'll take my leave if you please. This is a wild goose chase and no mistake.
Mr. McCunn, sit down, man. I'll admit it. I've been hoaxing you for the past 5 minutes.
Hoaxing me?
I put it down to the loyalty of a family retainer. If you'll have the time, I'll tell you the truth. Here, take a glass of toddy.
I will, thank you. Well, fire away.
There is a lady in Huntingtower.
Oh, yes, indeed.
No, hear me out. She's a cousin of the Kennedys, who's always been 10 pence in the shilling. Not violent, you understand, but she has to be humoured, and one of her crazes is a passion for Huntingtower in springtime.
Uh-huh.
She just sits and knits and looks out of the seaward windows. On fine days, she's allowed to walk on the veranda.
A sorry story.
Aye. But she'll be leaving next week. And then you can see round the house, you understand?
Oh, yes, oh, perfectly, yes. And that would account for the foreigners at the gate, huh?
Of course. We couldn't have locals who would make the thing talk of the county.
Of course not. It must be a difficult job to keep a business like that quiet, huh? I mean, any wandering policeman might start inquiries.
Oh, there's no fear of that. I've a position in these parts, deputy fiscal and so forth, and I'm a friend of the chief constable.
Ah.
I think I may be trusted to do a little private explaining if the need arose.
I see. Well, Mr. Loudon, I'm much obliged to you, and I'm glad to think that it'll not be long till we renew our acquaintance.
Very pleased to have met you too. A pleasant journey, and a safe return.
As Dickson left Loudon's house and took the long, dark road back to Dalquarter, he found, rather to his surprise, that he was not conscious of any fear. As he pulled together the belt of his waterproof, he felt the reassuring bulges in its pockets, which were his pistol and cartridges. He reflected that it must be very difficult to miss with a pistol if you fired it at, say, 3 yards. And if there was to be shooting, that would be his range. Dickson McCunn had stumbled on the precious truth that the best way to be rid of quaking knees is to keep a busy mind.
Who goes there?
Hey, who's that?
Who goes there?
Well, I'm Mr. McCunn.
Eh?
I'm a friend of Dougal's.
Stand, friend. Report to the chief that there's a man here. Name him McCunn. I heard tell you'd gone home. No offence.
Oh, none taken. Do you not have a name?
Aye.
Oh, well, never mind. Ah, Dougal.
Who's you? What are you doing back here?
To tell the truth, Dougal, I couldn't stay away. I was fair miserable when I thought of Mr. Heritage and you laddies all on your own. My conscience wouldn't let me stay in Glasgow. So, here I am.
Well done, me oldie.
Now, Dougal.
Well done, Mr. McCunn.
Aye.
Now, if you follow me.
The camp was a cheerful place on the wet night. On one side, a respectable lean-to had been constructed. On the other, 2 small dilapidated homemade tents were pitched. A great fire of pine roots and old paling posts hissed in the fine rain, and round it crouched several urchins, busy making oatmeal cakes in the embers.
Well now, what's the news, Dougal?
Things have come to a bonny crisis.
Eh?
This very night we've been in a battle.
A battle?
Aye. It was at Tinkers. Came here just before it was dark and told us we weren't welcome.
Ah, that figures.
I told them it was them that wasn't wanted.
Quite right. What happened?
4 muckle men against 6 laddies, and they thought they had an easy job. But little they ken the Gorbals diehards.
No.
They tried to pull down our tents and burn them. That's pure parson, Mr. McCunn. We halted them with stones for our catapults.
And then we get hold of burning sticks for the fire, and we alarmed into them.
We caught him, Napoleon.
Then they fell back swearing they stamped to get fire out.
No wonder,
The best bit was when we set on them with our poles.
That's wee Jakey. Aye, they were roaring mad when the poles came out.
One of them had a knife.
but they dinna ken the grin of I tripping and tumbling.
I saw Bill. Met him already.
Aye, Bill, yes.
They pressed this guy hard. We're still having our tents, so I blew my whistle for Tom Shawnee, my chief of staff.
We fell upon them through the rear, so we did. And when we charged, they broke. They didn't like that one bit.
You'll know fickle Tom Shawnee. The last we seen of them, they were cooling their heels in the Garple burn.
Dearie me.
That's a tough lot for you, Mr. McCunn. Used all their days with sleeping in Coldies and Dunnies and dodging the police. You'll no beat the Gorbals diehards.
So I see. So the Tinks have been beaten off then?
But they'll be back, never fear.
I think you're maybe right about that, Dougal. Now, what news from the house?
A quiet day. Mr. Heritage came to see the lassie.
Good. How is she?
Terrible feared about someone turning up. But she's got a pistol and she's giving it to Mr. Heritage, seeing he's a soldier.
Good. Now, Dougal, you and I have to lay some plans.
Rick, men, pay attention. Mr. McCunn's got something to say.
Now, the way I read the thing is, there's a plot to carry away the princess from the big house, and it depends on the arrival of some person or persons within the next day or two.
James.
Aye, well, I'm certain the Factor Loudon is in on the plot, and if I'm any judge, he'll have the local police in his grip, so we can't rely on them for help, can we? Eh? No, we will just have to do the job ourselves. We must stand a siege, me, Mr. Heritage, and you laddies. Yes? Right. Now, so my plan is the lot of us get into the house and form a garrison. Yes! Any questions?
What about meat?
Before I left Glasgow, I ordered a big box of provisions to be left for me at Dalquarter Station.
I can get that.
Well, that's your job tomorrow. I'll write you a line.
Right, Thomas. Take me Jake and see and look after him.
No chance.
Napoleon, you and Thomas and me Jake a hand getting the box up to the house.
Right, and I have another job. Now, this is a telegram to my lawyer in Glasgow, telling him to make a start with the police there, huh? That should put a spoke in Mr. Loudon's wheel, eh? Now, it'll need to be taken to Kirkmichael.
I'll do that. Go by yourself. With somebody outside to keep his eyes open. It's bad strategy to cut off your communications.
Aye, I believe you're right. Well, I'll go on to Mrs. Moran's house. You can contact me there with developments.
Right. A guard honour from Mr. McCunn. Attention. General salute. Present arms.
Thank you, Dougal. And I return the compliment. There's just the 6 of you I ken. But if there were a dozen, I think this country would be needing some new kind of government.
The first cocks had just begun to crow, and the clocks had not yet struck 5, when Dickson presented himself at Mrs. Moran's back door. That active woman had already been half an hour out of bed and was drinking her morning cup of tea in the kitchen. She received Dickson with cordiality, nay, with relief, and sent him up to the loft to sleep. As Dickson rolled into bed, his mind was curiously at ease. He felt equipped for any call that might be made on him. But when he awoke, 3 hours later, he found to his disgust that he had lost his composure. All the flock of fears that had left him in Glasgow had flown back again and settled like black crows in his spirit. He was running a horrible risk, and all for a whim. Now, a man in his pyjamas on a raw morning does not feel at his bravest. But it was at that low ebb that Dickson showed his true colours. Dobson the innkeeper arrived to interview him, and impudently suggested that he should leave the neighbourhood forthwith. Dickson was much alarmed at the man's bad temper, but it is an odd trait of certain mild people that a suspicion of threat, a hint of bullying, will raise some unsuspected obstinacy deep down in their souls. The insolence of the man's speech woke a quiet but efficient little devil in Dickson. He did not take kindly to being called a wee pot-bellied, pig-headed Glasgow grocer. I must paraphrase. And if the innkeeper was so anxious to persuade him to quit the village, then surely there was something to hide. Dickson stood his ground, and experienced the quiet satisfaction of the victorious when the innkeeper left Mrs. Moran's house muttering foul curses, and hitting his head violently against the low lintel. The fracas had done Dickson all the good in the world, for not only had it cleared the problem of dubieties, but it had also put an edge on his temper.
An impudent dog, that Dobson.
You gave him the edge of your tongue, I hope.
Oh, I did, aye. But he'll be as good as his word. And drive me out by force, I'm thinking.
Oh, surely not.
Oh, Don Blackguard's capable of anything, I tell you. No, I'm the chief object of their suspicion now. I'll need to go into hiding.
Mercy. But you'll have something to eat first.
That'd be grand, Auntie.
The broth will be ready. I'll set you up just fine. Clear a place and set yourself down by the fire.
Aye, grand.
That's right. You just take your ease. Oh, it's yon wildcat Dougal. My warren, son.
Dougal, man. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Have you anything to report?
Aye, Mr. McCunn. It's all going according to plan. Telegram sent Mr. Heritage has left the lassie in the house.
Oh?
And taken up position in the old tower.
Good, good.
Thomas Yowney's got the provisions and all.
And you'll not fickle Thomas Yowney, eh?
Aye, that's right enough. You'll no do that. We've broken up camp. The Tinklers came back this morning.
Well, that's bad.
But there was nothing for them to find. Only wee Jakey greeting his eyes out.
Oh, poor wee soul.
He always does it. When wee Jakey starts to greet, he starts getting dangerous.
Oh, eh?
He told the Tinklers that we were too feared and had ran away. Then he runs off before they could catch him, and you'll no catch wee Jakey in a hurry.
You've managed just fine. All of you.
But wee Jakey wasn't finished. He got out of his catapult and hit one of them in the lug.
Oh, good for him. Now, Dougal, listen. They'll do worse than hit me in the lug if I bide here. Dobson's told me so. And as I'm businesslike to take him at his word, I'm coming with you up to the house.
Well, that's no so easy, Mr. McCunn.
Why for not? There's no use in me staying here and hiding in the cellar.
Well, we can't get up into the house from the glen like we did the last time.
Oh? Why?
They're keeping a close watch on the policies. Mr. Heritage has found a way in from the shore. It leads up to the tower.
Well, I'll get up that way then.
No so easily done. I can't come with you. I'll have to get back and keep an eye on the Tinklers.
So what do I do?
You'll have to cross the moor and follow a wee burn down to the shore, and it's right steep gully, all wet and slippery.
Sit down, lad. You're making me nervous.
Right.
And then?
Aye, well, with all this rain, the water's rising guide fast. You'll have to climb over the rocks on the shore.
Oh, sounds awfully dangerous to me.
Oh, no.
And there's nothing so bold as a blind mere either.
Away with you, woman.
We've got a rope if that would help.
Well, I can see you're set on it. The man's daft.
And an hour or so later, as the light was beginning to fade, Dickson stole out of the village, crossed the rising waters of the laver on a swaying plank, and struck off into the moorland as Dougal had ordered, keeping the bald top of Grey Carrick before him. In that wild place, with a tempest battling overhead, he had no fear of human enemies. Steadily he covered the ground until he reached the west-flowing burn that was to lead him to the shore. He found it an entertaining companion, swirling into black pools, foaming over little falls, and lying in dark, canal-like stretches in the flats. But presently it began to descend steeply in a narrow green gully where the going was bad, and Dickson, weighted with pack and waterproof, had much ado to keep his feet on the sodden slopes. Then, as he rounded a crook of hill, the ground fell away from his feet, and the burn swept in a water slide to the boulders of the shore and the storm-tossed sea. It was now that he began to feel nervous. Being on the coast seemed to bring him inside his enemy's territory. He was out of condition, very wet and very warm, as he set off along the shore, and to the cliffs on his left fell away suddenly, and the valley of the laver lay before him.
You're just in time.
Oh, who's there?
It's me.
Eh?
Old Bill.
Old Bill. Thank goodness.
You'll need to hurry. The water's lost 3 inches since I've been here. You'd better strip.
Strip?
Aye, you'll have to.
Oh, aye, well, right enough. That's it.
Trousers too.
Trousers?
Aye.
Oh, very well. Right, there we are.
Now, follow me.
Dickson obeyed, feeling very chilly and rather improper, and the next moment he was stepping delicately on very sharp pebbles, holding on to the end of old Bill's scout pole, while the icy waters of the laver ran to his knees. He made the passage slowly and miserably, once or twice sitting down on a boulder to blow like a whale, once slipping to well above his waist, and forever dashing his toes against the flints. But the crossing was at length achieved, and on a patch of sea pinks he dried himself perfunctorily, and hastily put on his garments. Above them hung the sheer cliffs of the Huntingtower Cape. Dickson's heart fell as old Bill led the way in the half-light over a chaos of fallen rock and loose sand.
Now, Dougal.
But further, Mr. McCunn.
Oh.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Are you sure about this?
Okay.
Aye, where's the rope?
Just above your head. We used to pull up the provisions.
And they're safe, I take it?
Aye, they are that.
Good, good. Well, here I go then.
Scrum away, sir. You'll be fine if you hold tight to the rope, pull yourself up.
Oh.
You'll find plenty of holes for your feet. It's no more than 10 yards.
Almost there. Give us a push, old Bill.
You go.
That's it. That's it. Oh, well, I never. And me scared of heights too.
Aye, you're all right, Mr. McCunn. We had a good holiday.
Aye, just fine, Jakey, just fine and dandy. Thanks, lads.
Are all the provisions up?
That's a lot, sir.
Good for you, Jakey. We'd better get all this stuff into the old tower for the present. It's too risky to move it into the house just now. Ah, McCann! You're a high class of sportsman. I think you're just in time.
Heritage man, eh? So that's your watchtower.
The old keep of Huntingtower stood some 300 yards from the edge of the cliffs, a gnarled wood of hazels and oaks protecting it from the sea winds. 20 years before, it had been an adjunct of the main house of Dalquarter and used as a kitchen, buttery, and servants' quarters. Now it stood, a lonely shell, its 3 stories, each a single great room connected by a spiral stone staircase, being dedicated to lumber and the storage of produce. But it was dry and intact, and its massive oak doors, to which Dougal had found the key, defied any weapon short of artillery.
Right, lads. Stack the rest of the stuff over there. Aye, sir. Top whole defensive position, what?
Aye, oh, grand. Heritage.
Yes?
Do you think the enemy is due tonight?
I don't know, but I've got a notion that some devilish queer things will happen before too long.
That's the provisions stored.
Good, lads.
Now for the house. The lassie's expecting us. Napoleon Pier.
Aye.
You get the ladder up by the veranda.
Yes, sir.
Jakey, you go and Mr. McCunn, and the rest form an advance party with me and Mr. Heritage.
Aye.
Come on, we'll have to hurry while it's still dark enough. Shh. Oh. Now then, nobody must show a light. The princess will have a lamp, but Dobson and his cronies know about that. All here?
Aye.
McCunn?
Aye, fine.
Right.
What's the plan, Mr. Heritage?
We're holding this place against all comers. Understand?
Aye.
We've got to guard all the danger points, so I want a scout at every entrance. You've all got whistles?
Aye.
Good. Well, if anyone tries to get in by your watch, blow like Billy-O.
Aye. Thomas? Aye. Stay here. It's the veranda for you.
1 blast.
Aye. Pier? Aye. Kitchen door.
2 blasts.
Napoleon?
Aye.
You take the front door and we, Jakey, can stand watching the hall.
3 blasts. Understand, Napoleon?
I'll make him remember.
Good.
Bill?
Aye.
Boiler house.
4 blasts. Right. The headquarters of our garrison will be here in the hall. That's Mr. McCunn and me. Dougal will command the pickets.
That I will.
Now, if the enemy forces an entrance, we will overpower him. Any means you like. Sticks or fists. And remember, if it's a scrap in the dark, to make for the man's throat.
What?
The worst comes to the worst. I've got a revolver.
So have I.
What?
The deuce you have. Can you use it?
I don't rightly know.
Well, it oughtn't to come to shooting. We've just got to make sure that no one lays a hand on the princess. So long as there's one of us alive to hit it out.
You needn't be feared for that.
Then off with you. To your posts, men.
Right.
Before we join the princess, a word with you.
Mm-hmm.
We're in for it, old man. There's little doubt these scoundrels expect reinforcements at any moment, and their leader is the devil incarnate.
He's the only thing on earth that brave girl fears.
Yes. It seems he's in love with her and has pestered her for years. She hated the sight of him, but he wouldn't take no. Being a powerful man, rich, well-born, and all the rest of it, she's had a pretty desperate time.
Yeah.
I gather he was pretty high in favour with the old court. Then when the Bolsheviks started, he went over to them.
Oh,
like plenty of other grandees. And now he's one of their chief brains. None of your callow revolutionaries, but a man of the world. A kind of genius, she says. He's waiting the right moment to turn up.
Could be tonight.
I know. It sounds ridiculous. But I learned in the war that civilization anywhere is a very thin crust. Oh, there are 100 ways by which that kind of fellow could bamboozle the law and police and spirit her away. That's the kind of crowd we have to face.
Did she say what he looked like?
Face like an angel. A fallen angel.
Here! Do you mind the man you said was Australian? At the inn at Kirkmichael?
Yes. What of it?
Well, I'm sure he was a foreigner. But didn't he ask for a place called Darkwater?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he meant Dalquarter.
By Jove!
He's the man she's feared of.
McCunn, you've hit it. That was 5 days ago. And he must have got on the right trail by this time. He could indeed be here tonight.
I dare say he will be.
Well, we'll go through with it, even if we haven't a dog's chance. I'm only sorry that you should be mixed up in such a hopeless business.
Hey, why me more than you?
Because it's all pure pride and joy for me to be here. Good God, I wouldn't be anywhere else for all the world. It's the great hour of my life. I would gladly die for her.
Oh, that's no way to talk, man. Time enough to speak about dying when there's no other way out. Now, I'm looking at this thing in a business way. Not a word to the princess. There's no point in alarming her.
You're right. Let's get on with it.
Ah, Mr. McCunn, you've come back.
Indeed, Mum. I'm glad to be back.
Oh, you are welcome.
You'll be relieved to know the jewels are in safekeeping. Not all the blackguards in creation can get at them.
Not only that, but Mr. McCunn has taken steps to appeal to the law. Help should be here within 24 hours.
I thank you, sir, but I do not want the help of your law. It will only entangle me.
Not a bit of it, ma'am. No, it's a matter of kidnapping. And that's a thing that's not to be allowed under Scots law.
You think so?
Definitely. Now I've brought some sweetmeats, which might not be unwelcome, eh? A box of chocolates, some candied fruits, and something else for buy. That's some powder for your complexion. They tell me the ladies find it a useful article.
Good chap, McCunn.
Oh, you are kind and brave.
Oh, fegs, ma'am, I'm just what you see. A middle-aged, retired grocer.
Grocer? Ah, yes, épicier. But you are a very remarkable épicier.
Oh, no.
I think you are like Ulysses. It would not be easy to defeat you, eh?
Oh, ma'am. Oh, 'twas nothing.
Mr. Heritage, we will hold the house.
Please God, yes.
Well, my advice is to get a little sleep while there's a chance of it. We'll be quite safe. The Gorbals diehards are grand watchdogs.
Dickson's advice sounded so reasonable that it was acted upon at once. The princess's bedchamber was next door to the smoking room. She was to keep her lamp burning, and on no account was she to move unless summoned. Then Heritage led Dickson to a capacious room on the second floor, which contained 2 big mahogany bedsteads without mattresses or bedclothes. Dickson should have been anxious, but so quiet was his conscience and so weary his body from the buffetings of the past days, he was instantly asleep on one of the large, unlovely bedsteads.
McCunn! Wake up, man!
Oh!
I think I heard someone.
What?
Mr. McCunn! Mr. McCunn!
Oh, thank goodness it's Dougal. Hey, what ails you, laddie?
3 of them's approaching the kitchen door.
Is it barricaded?
Aye, but I thought a far better plan.
Oh?
Why should we keep them out? They'd be safer inside.
Never.
The devil they will be.
Stands to reason. If we can get them separated, it gives a chance to lock them up.
Lock them up?
There's a way of the closets and hidey holes all over the house, and we've got the keys for by.
Well, I don't know.
Would it not be far better if they were the ones locked up and we were going loose?
Aye, he's got a point.
Are you for it?
Yes. Good idea. Who's at the kitchen door?
Pierre Parson. I told him not to whistle but to wait on me. You stay in the hall and see your bell hidden. I've planned it all out and we're ready for him.
Peter, is that you, Dougal? Aye. You ready? Aye.
Spittle! I thought you said the door wasn't bolted.
It was not. I do not understand.
Well, we can't stand here on that.
The veranda door, it is open for the girl. We do not lock it.
Right, we'll try. Spittle, you bide here and keep guard. Lynn and me get the house that way, and then we'll let you in.
Very well. I wait here.
Come on, Peter. We'll get the barricade down before he tries to key again. Careful. Right, Peter. Shh.
As I thought, it opens. Dobson, he is too impatient.
Take that, you fool!
Oh, what the... No.
Peter, you're right. Aye.
Dougal! Dougal! What happened?
Peter got it. It's only the lad that Kai Spittle came through the door, so I gave him a good wee shove with my pole, and that's him down the stairs in the old wine cellar.
Good work, Peter.
John's cellar has a grand door with a strong lock. I've turned the key.
What about the others?
We heard them talking our way round to the veranda. Tommy Shawnee's on guard there.
Back to your stations, men.
The next minutes were for Dickson a delirium of excitement, not unpleasantly shot with flashes of doubt and fear. As a child he had played hide and seek, and his memory had always cherished the delights of the game. But how marvellous to play it thus in a great empty house at dark of night, with the heavens filled with tempest, and with death or wounds as the stakes. Heritage ensconced himself in the shadow of a window-seat. Dickson took refuge in a corner where a tapestry curtain and the side of a Dutch ormery gave him shelter, and from where he stood he could see the garden room and the beginning of the tiled passage which led to the veranda door. That is to say, he could have seen these things if there had been any light, which there was not. He heard the soft flittering of bare feet, for a delicate sound is often audible in a din when a loud noise is obscured. Then a gale of wind blew towards him as from an open door, and far away gleamed the flickering light of a lantern.
Damn that wind. I can't hear anything. Shh. Someone's there. No, it's just the shutters banging.
That sounds like Dobson.
What's the time? He's late. He should have been here 5 minutes ago. A dirty road for his car, and
Is that is so?
Well, look, I'll go and let Spittle in. You stay here.
For a minute or two Dickson stood and listened, longing for the wind to fall. Then, unable to remain any longer in one place, he moved out of his hiding place and into the centre of the hall.
Heritage.
Is that you back already, Dobson?
Good Lord, it's Lean. Aye, it's me.
Is Speidel with you?
He's coming.
Oh, I don't like this wind. The captain's letter said at dawn, but there is no chance of the brig making the harbour in this weather. She must lie off and land the men by boats. That I do not like. It is too public.
So that's it. They're coming by sea. I should have known.
Oh, yeah! Oh!
Dobson? Dobson? You are not Dobson.
Heritage! Help!
Hang on, McCunn!
Come on,
That's it, lads. Get a light going. Now put the villain in your cubby and lock it.
Right. Leave.
You're right, Mr. McCunn.
Oh, you hardly touched me at all. Thanks, lads. Here, where's Dobson?
In the boiler house, locked up.
Oh.
Go for Dick, but that was some fecht, eh, Peter?
Aye, what's that, Dougal? He kicked me in the stomach and I was sick.
You better now, Jakey.
Aye, I'm alright.
Aye, well, that's the 3 accounted for then.
They're safe enough for the time being. All locked up.
Hey, where's Mr. Heritage? Hey, Heritage?
Wounded, dead. He must have been in a fit and all.
Oh, that's a nasty blow to his head. Dearie me.
What is happening? Are you all right?
Ma'am, this isn't the place for you.
The guards.
Locked up.
Then that is a great, how you say, a great turning of the tables.
Indeed it is, ma'am.
Mr. Heritage. He's wounded.
A blow to the head, he'll live. Now, we'll have to move quickly.
What's the plan?
We must get out of here, into the tower. They'll not know we're there, and it's a darn sight easier to defend than the house.
Aye, and we've got our provisions there and all. They'll need to smoke, is it, to get rid of us?
Right. I'll take the princess. Now you boys will need to carry Mr. Heritage, for he's out cold. What?
What's that? An intruder. Douse the lights.
Leave this to me.
Dickson had no doubt at all about the intruder's identity. He was that villain from whom all the others took their orders. The man whom the princess shuddered at.
Halt! Halt, I say!
Oh!
The man seemed to be hit, for he spun round and clapped a hand to his left arm. Then he fled through the door and out into the garden. Dickson was after him like a hound. At the door he saw the man running and raised his pistol for another shot. Then he dropped it, for he saw something in the crouching, dodging figure that was familiar.
Coffee Dick, Mr. McCunn.
Aye, a mistake, Dougal. But the shot wasn't wasted. I've just had a jolly good try at killing Mr. Loudon, the factor.
Jings.
Now, lads, let's get ourselves into the tower, and fast.
Dickson marvelled at himself. Yet his speech was not bravado, but the honest expression of his mind. He was keyed up to a mood in which he feared nothing very much, certainly not the laws of his country. If he fell in with the unknown, he was entirely resolved, if his Maker permitted him, to do murder as being the simplest and most just solution. And if in the pursuit of this laudable intention he happened to wing lesser game, it was no fault of his.
Easy now, boys. Come along. That's it. We don't want to do Mr. Heritage further injury.
Aye, he's a dead weight, right enough.
Put him down over there.
Now, if I remember right, I should have some brandy amongst the stores. That'll soon bring him round.
If you value his life, do not give him brandy.
I thought it might be good for him.
The opposite. I worked at the Alexander Hospital in Moscow at the beginning of the war.
Right, lads, down here.
That's it, that's it.
Oh, it is a bad blow, but no bones are broken. Dougal, take the boys downstairs and fetch water.
Right you are, your ladyship.
I'll bandage his head.
How is he?
He'll live. There, you poor man.
He's a terrible brave man. And a poet, too.
So, I did not know. He's very young.
He's a man of very high ideals.
I think he is in love with me.
Oh, aye, well, maybe he is that.
He is a romantic. I've known so many like him.
That doesn't surprise me, Mum.
No? He does not know what he wants.
No.
Oh, look. He's coming round.
Where am I?
We're in the old tower. Dougal and his diehards carried you over.
What happened? The last I remember is tackling that brute Lean.
Aye, and you got a sair dunt in the head for your pains.
What's become of him?
Locked up in the house with his comrades. And Loudon the factor's been winged. Dougal, give Mr. Heritage a drink of water.
Right, Mr. McCunn.
He's not allowed an alcoholic beverage.
It was a rare shot, too. Didn't I get him, though? Mere's a pity.
Well, I'm blessed. You shot him, McCann.
I thought it was maybe the leader.
He would never come alone. He is too cunning.
Aye, right enough. Well, let's take stock. Dougal, what say you?
I didn't rightly ken, Mr. McCunn.
Heritage?
Have a heart, old man. Still a bit dicky.
Aye, right then. Now, as I see it, we'll have to face a siege, not by 3 villains, but by at least a dozen more.
Where do you think the reinforcements will come from?
From the sea, like the pirates of old.
Are you sure?
Positive. I got it straight from the man Lean. Mistook me for Dobson, so he did. I tell you, it's a far more desperate business than I thought. For I'm certain the brig will be here soon.
Dear God.
On the next tide, maybe.
If they've got a fast boat, they could kidnap the princess and be out of reach of the law before we could summon a single policeman.
Precisely.
Then the moral is that there can be no surrender.
No, the moral is that we must shift the princess. No, she'll be safer far away from the coast.
Impossible. I cannot go.
Why not?
I promised. Alexis will come. He has never failed me before.
The princess is right, McCann. I don't think your plan will quite do. I want to see things brought to a head here and now. If we can stick it out long enough, we may trap the whole crew and rid the world of a pretty gang of miscreants. Let them show their hand, and then, if the police are here by that time, we can jug the lot of them for piracy or something worse.
Brave words.
We'd put up a better fight if the princess were off our minds.
Well said.
Have I read that when a castle's going to be besieged, the first thing was to get rid of the civilians?
Sensible to the last, Dougal.
Oh, Mr. McCann, do you think that if you were fighting my enemies, I would consent to be absent?
Indeed, no, ma'am. I'm strong for a fight, too.
Well, then.
But we've got to get help. Now, we've a fine old castle here, but we want more than stone walls. We want a garrison. Now, coming here, I noticed a gentleman's lodge away up in the hills. There'll be men there, gamekeepers, woodmen, and such like. I'll go there and ask for help.
They'd never believe you.
They would, if the princess were with me.
You sly old dog.
What say you, ma'am? Eh? We can stop at Mrs. Moran's for a wee breather and a change of clothes.
I do not know.
It's the only way.
Yes, I will do it.
Good. Haste and get ready, ma'am. In half an hour, it'll be light. We'll leave Mr. Heritage here in the tower. You've got your gun?
Of course.
Good. Now, the rest of you keep a sharp watch. Get spread out all around the place before Dobson and company get loose. But you'll not get a chance later. Keep your mobility, as the soldiers say.
Aye, aye, sir.
Get every man Jack you can raise, McCunn. And if it's humanly possible, get another gun or two. There should be time enough, for I don't see the brig arriving in broad daylight.
Oh, do you not? Have you no considered what day this is?
No. Why should I?
Well, it's the Sabbath.
Hmm?
Sunday. The best of days for an ill deed.
But why?
There's no kirk hereaways, and everybody will be sitting indoors by the fire.
Class conscious we are, and class conscious we'll be, till our fit's on the neck of the bourgeoisie.
What kind of blasphemy is that?
We Jakey learned it at a social Sunday school last winter.
Dear me.
Aye, he'd heard they were for fecht and battles, but when he found out there was no magic lantern or swarry at Christmas, he gave it to the chuck.
Crikey, that beats everything.
What's that last word, Dougal? Bourgeoisie?
I didn't rightly ken. Jakey thought it might be some kind of dragon.
Let us go then. I'm ready.
Oh, here, ma'am, you can't be journeying dressed like that. There's a snell breeze and it's raining forby. You'll be needing my waterproof.
Why, thank you.
Hurry back soon. It's up to you now, McCunn.
You don't have to tell me that. I'm just treating this as a simple business proposition.
But there was far more in Dickson's heart than this sober resolution. He was intoxicated with the resurgence of youth, and felt a rapture of audacity which he never remembered in his decorous boyhood. What, oh what, had become of the pillar of commerce, the man who might have been a baillie had he sought municipal honours, the elder in the Guthrie Memorial Kirk? In the past 3 days he had levanted with jewels which had once been an emperor's and were certainly not his. He had burglariously entered and made free of a strange house. He had played hide-and-seek at the risk of his neck and had wrestled in the dark with a foreign miscreant. He had shot at an eminent solicitor with intent to kill, and he was now engaged in tramping the world with a fairy-tale princess. I blush to confess that of each of his doings he was unashamedly proud, and thirsted for more in the same line.
Oh, it's your sail, Dickson. Come on in.
I've brought you a lady, Auntie Feemy.
Oh.
This is the Princess Saskia, Mrs. Moran, my Auntie Feemy.
I'm proud to see you, ma'am, and to hear you in my house.
Thank you.
Now, off with your things and I'll get you some dry clothes. Dickson, you will walk up into the loft and dinna stir till I give you a cry. Losh, ma'am, your fair's sopping. Oh, and you're soon. You man change your feet.
You're too kind.
Dickson, how are ye?
Dickson departed, and in the loft washed his face and smoked a pipe on the edge of the bed, watching the mist eddying up the village street. From below rose the sound of hospitable bustle, and when after some 20 minutes' vigil he descended, he found Saskia toasting stocking toes by the fire in the great armchair. Amazingly pretty she looked in Dickson's eyes, but with a different kind of prettiness. The sense of fragility had fled, and he saw how nobly built she was for all her exquisiteness. She looked like a queen, he thought, but a queen to go gypsying through the world with.
Mercy me.
The clothes belong to my daughter Elspeth. That's a lady's maid in London.
Aye, oh, they're fine for the outdoors.
Well, the princess was telling me she was for tramping the hills.
You're very good, Mrs. Moran.
Auntie Phoebe, we've taken on too big a job for 2 men and 6 laddies. Now, do you mind that big white house on the hill beyond the station? It looked like a gentleman's shooting lodge.
I ken the hoose you mean, and the man that bides in it. He's yen Sir Archibald Roylance. Used to be an awful wild callant, friend of poor Master Quentin, up to ony devilry. But they tell me he's a quieter lad since the war. Sair lamed by falling out an aeroplane.
Will he help, think you?
I wouldna wonder. Only what's your best chance? Better a wee bush than nae bield.
We must leave immediately, Mr. McCunn. I'm worried about my friend.
Oh, will you not take something to eat first?
Oh, that would be grand. I've a fair appetite.
No, thank you, Mrs. Moran. We must hurry.
As you will.
Oh, well, business before pleasure, I suppose.
No, take this old coat of mine, ma'am, for it's a raw morning, and Sir Archibald's house is a good few miles.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mrs. Moran. We will meet again soon.
Please, God. Haste you back.
Goodbye for now, Auntie.
Oh, sickened weather. Now, be off with you. And remember, Dickson, the deal's I count his in.
What did she mean? The deal's I kind to his aid?
She's a wise old soul. She wouldn't want to tempt fate by wishing me good luck.
Oh, she's very kind, like you.
She's a good sort, right enough. Now, ma'am, I don't think we should follow this road.
Is it dangerous?
Well, it could be. I'm for taking a direct route across the moor. You see, you can see it on the map. Here, see, look. There's a rough path just beyond the bridge.
You can guide us there.
Well, I think so.
Then we shall take it, Mr. McCunn.
I'd be honoured if you'd call me Dickson.
Very well. Dickson. You see, I trust you.
I will. Oh, we must be getting on, ma'am. The going will be rough.
With the dawn, the wind had risen again, but it had shifted towards the northwest and was many degrees colder. The mist was furling on the hills like sails. The rain had ceased, and out at sea the eye covered a mile or two of wild water. The moor was drenching wet, and the peat bogs were brimming with inky pools, so that very soon the travellers were soaked to the knees.
Aye, we've got the easy job.
You call this easy?
Well, I'm thinking on Mr. Heritage and the boys back at the tower.
Oh, they are safe for the moment, but we must hurry. Oh, Dickson! Look over there on the hillside. Look! Near the woods.
Oh, curse it! The Tinklers!
Who?
Oh, a right bad lot. They're in league with Dobson and his cronies.
Have they seen us?
Aye, maybe. Come on, ma'am. Spur on your efforts, for we've got a race on our hands.
Huntingtower by John Buchan. Dramatised in 3 episodes by Trevor Royal, with Roy Hanlon as Dickson McCunn and David McHale as the storyteller. Dickson McCunn, a retired Glasgow grocer on holiday in southwest Scotland, And John Heritage, an English poet and dreamer, have joined forces with Dougal, the leader of the Gorbals diehards, to rescue a Russian princess from a Bolshevik conspiracy. Despite his misgivings, McCunn has entered wholeheartedly into the fray, and the first blow has been struck, with Princess Saskia being released from her imprisonment in Huntingtower House. Knowing that they cannot rely on the forces of law and order to come to their assistance, Heritage and Dougal have decided to fall back and make their defence in the old castle, which stands in the grounds of Huntingtower. While they prepare to take on the gang of kidnappers, McCunn and Princess Saskia set off to seek the help of a local landowner. They have 12 hours to spare before the princess's greatest enemy arrives to take her into Bolshevik captivity. Episode 3. The diehards go into action.
By the time that Dickson and the Princess Saskia reached the abode of Sir Archibald Roylance, it was blowing a regular gale. The tall Scots firs around the property were tossing wildly in the wind, but ahead of them was the cheering sight of a spiral of smoke which proclaimed that the house was not untenanted. Dickson blew a sigh of relief, for the flight across the moors had sorely tried his resolve. The gay company of the princess had inspired him, and he had experienced a preposterous rapture of the soul whenever her eyes smiled at him. But this was followed by a sinking feeling as he realized how far the job was still from being completed. Sir Archibald Roylance was his last chance, and Dickson was determined to take it. He knocked boldly at the door, which was opened by a one-armed butler who bore all the marks of the old regular soldier. Dickson produced his card and asked to see the man's master on urgent business alone. As he declared later, he wanted to prepare the way.
Ah, good day to you, sir. Come in, Mr. McCunn. Pleased to meet you. If, as I take it from your card, you're the grocer, you're a household name in these parts. I get all my supplies from you. I've just been making inroads into one of your divine hams.
Oh, well, I'm very proud to hear what you say, Sir Archibald, but I've not come on that sort of business.
Oh, well, what can I do for you?
Well, I've come with the queerest story you ever heard in your life.
Go ahead. Good story's just what I want this vile morning.
I'm not here alone. I've a lady with me.
God bless my soul, a lady.
Aye, a princess.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. She's in the next room.
Excuse me, Mr. McCunn, but are you quite sober?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, I see you are. My apologies. But you know it isn't done. Princesses don't, as a rule, come here after breakfast to pass the time of day. It's more absurd than this shocker I've been reading.
All the same, it's a fact. And she'll tell you herself. You'll believe her quick enough. But first, let me give you an idea of what's been happening over the last few days.
It is probable that Sir Archibald Roylance did not altogether believe Dickson's tale. It may be that he considered him an agreeable romancer, or a little mad, or no more than a relief to the tedium of a wet Sunday morning. But his incredulity did not survive one glance at Saskia, as the ever-gallant Dickson led her into the pleasant comfort of the smoking-room.
Come away in, ma'am. May I present the Princess Saskia, Sir Archibald Roylance.
I'm at your service, mademoiselle.
Sir Archibald, will you help us?
No, I'm sure the gentleman will do his best.
By Jove, I will. Now, you'll be wanting something to eat.
No, thank you.
Hot coffee, anyhow. I've trained my cook to make coffee like a French woman. Please, sit by the fire, mademoiselle. Excuse my bachelor ways, won't you? McCunn, take a seat. You'll have some breakfast, surely.
Ah, that'd go down a treat. I'm ravenous.
Help yourself, old man. There's plenty left.
Thank you. So, Sir Archibald, you are a soldier.
Yes, 2 years infantry, 5th Battalion, Lennox Highlanders. Last war, don't you know? My luck gave out when I joined the Flying Corps. Took a nasty toss, and I'm not as fast on my legs now as I'd like to be.
And you were a friend of Captain Kennedy of Huntingtower?
Quentin, his oldest friend. We were at school together.
So then you knew him well?
We were never much separated until we left school. He went for the diplomatic, and I started east to shoot things. He was a good man.
That I know. And that is why I am here.
So McCunn told me. Breakfast you're liking, old man? Oh, good, good. What a time you've been through. Do you mind if I ask 1 or 2 questions, eh?
Please do.
Can you tell me how your enemies managed to stretch their net to such an out-of-the-way spot like this? Well, I take it they're Bolsheviks.
I bet they are.
It is not Bolshevism that we need fear, but the criminals who use it for their own ends. Yes, Lenin may be a good man. I do not think so, but I do not really know. But if he were an archangel, he could not alter things. Russia is mortally sick, and therefore all evil is unchained, and the criminals have no one to check them. It is a crime which today finds its seat in my country, but it is not only Russian. It has no fatherland. It is as old as human nature and as wide as the earth.
I see. Gad, here have I been vegetating and thinking that all excitement had gone out of life with the war, and sometimes regretting that the beastly thing was over, and all the while the world was fairly humming with interest. And McCunn, you told me the factors in on it as well.
I would like your candid opinion on Mr. Loudon, Sir Archibald.
Can't say I ever liked him, and I've once or twice had a row with him. He used to bring his pals to shoot over Dalquater, and he didn't quite play the game by me. Bit hairy about the heels, of course.
Indeed.
Great figure at local race meetings. Used to tell you the chief constable and hunting crowd.
Aye, that figures.
He's got a pretty big reputation as a sharp lawyer, and some of the thick-headed lads swear by him. But Quentin could never stick him. It's quite likely he's been getting into Queer Street. He's always speculating in horseflesh, and I fancy he's plunged a bit on the turf. But I can't think how he got mixed up in this show.
Well, I'm positive he's Dobson's brother.
Dobson?
The innkeeper.
Oh, yes. And Dobson put this business his way. That would explain it all right. He must be running for pretty big stakes. That kind of lad don't dabble in crime for 6 and 8pence.
So you see, Sir Archibald, we need help. And time is not on our side.
So, you've got 3 men shut up in Dalquater House, who by this time have probably escaped. One of you, what's his name, Heritage?
Aye, that's him.
Is in the tower, and you think that they think the princess is still there. And they'll sit around the place like terriers. Sometime today, that brig will arrive at the harbour with reinforcements, and then there'll be a hefty fight. Right. Well, the first thing to do is shake up the authorities. Princess, I'm going to carry you off in my car to the chief constable. Then I'll bring you back here, and you can stay.
Oh, no.
Oh, you'll be safe enough.
You'll not get her to stay here, sir. I've done my best in that line, but she has to get back to Huntingtower. Isn't that so, ma'am?
Indeed.
No, by all means go to the chief constable and tell him it's life or death. But I'm feared that the law might not be able to help in time.
Why ever not?
Well, it's the Sabbath. You see, it'll take some time to shake them up. Now, sir, I tell you straight, we want every man you've got about the place to hold the fort until the police do come.
I'm blessed if you're not the most wholehearted brigand I've ever struck.
I'm not. I'm just a businessman. Now, what forces can you produce?
Only cripples, I'm afraid. There's Syme, my butler. He was a fusilier jock and lost an arm in Flanders. Then McGuffick, the keeper, is a good man, but he's still got the Turkish bullet in his thigh. The chauffeur Caffrey was in the yeomanry and lost half a foot.
Dear me.
And there's myself, lame as a duck.
You'll all do fine. All soldiers and all good shots, no doubt.
Well, yeah.
Aye, well, good. Now, have you plenty guns?
Yes, no end. I advise shotguns, for they've more stopping power in a rush than a rifle.
Right. Now, I saw a bicycle in the hall. I want you to lend it to me. Now, I must be getting back.
Dickson, no.
Sir Archibald, you'll take the princess and do the best you can with the chief constable.
Certainly I will. And then?
Then you'll load up your car with your men and come down to the village. Now, there'll be a laddie, one of the Gorbals diehards, or maybe more than one, waiting for you on this side of the village to give you instructions. Take your orders from them.
Oh?
Aye. And if it's a red-haired wee ruffian called Dougal, you'd be wise to heed what he says. For he's a grand head for battles.
Mr. McCunn, you're a man after my own heart. I'm under your orders, sir.
5 minutes later, Dickson was pursuing a quavering course like a snipe down the avenue. Not for 20 years had he bestridden a bicycle, but he clung on desperately, well knowing that if he fell off, it would be hard to remount. When he passed the lodge gates, he was riding fairly straight, and by the time he reached the main road to Dalquater, he was, more or less, master of his machine. His anxiety to get back to the scene of action was appeased, and for the time being all his energies were bent to pedalling the bicycle uphill and down dale in the teeth of a howling wind.
Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges, houses, hedges and ditches, charging along like troops in a battle. Aye. This is a life for me. Hey, who's that? Oh, it's those damn tinkers again. Hey, you! Look out! Get out of my way, you... Hey, watch it, you'll count me... Are you sure it's the right man, Eki?
Sure.
It's the Glasgow man Dobson told us to look for yesterday. It's a pound note atween us for this job, Davy.
Aye. Is he bad?
Ah, it doesn't matter. He'll be dead anyway long afore the morn.
But the workers of the world woke out them all look blue. Woke out them all look blue and drown them in the sea. And for Bonnie Annie Laurie I will lay me down and
Gosh, laddie, that's a heathenish caterwauling.
Sorry, mistress.
Oh, no, what are you doing up there in my hen house?
Standing guard, and have to keep a lookout for Mr. McCunn.
Oh, aye. What's your name?
Wee Jakey.
Well, my lad, I've a notion to take a wee donder. Will ye keep an old wife company?
Dougal told me not to leave my post, saving an emergency.
Why, then, if he said so. Well, I've been in the war a breath of colour here. I'm for the coast road.
Look after yourself, mistress.
Oh, I'll just do that, Jakey. Now, minding you come indoors about midday and I'll give you a plate of broth.
Aye.
Meanwhile, Mr. John Heritage, solitary in the old tower, found much to occupy his mind. If anyone had told him a week ago that he would be in so strange a world, he would have quarrelled violently with his informant. A week ago he was a clear-sighted modern, a contemner of illusions, a swallower of formulas, a breaker of shams, one who had seen through the heroical and found it silly. Romance and such-like toys were playthings for fatted middle age, not for strenuous and cold-eyed youth. But the truth was that he was now held altogether spellbound by these toys. To think that he was serving his lady was rapture, ecstasy, that for the princess he was single-handedly venturing all. The enemy must be made to believe that the princess was in the tower with him, for he wanted all their efforts to be devoted to the siege. He rummaged among the princess's baggage and found a skirt and a coloured scarf. These he contrived to flutter at windows from time to time as the watchers came in sight. The ruse had its effect.
I see you, Dobson. Never fear. Move off, I say.
Aye, that'll be wrecked.
I've got a gun.
You don't say.
And I know how to use it.
Did you ever hear the like of it? Hey, who was there? Dobson? Nah, it's you. Have you loused him then?
I found our friend in the wine cellar.
Your expetto, a grand place to be locked, eh?
I will live.
So you see, my manny, we're all in the clear and there's us four by.
Go to the devil!
Have it your own way. Liam, you stand guard by the bushes over yonder, and you, Spittle, wash that head of yours in the stream, and then take sentry go by the house.
Is that safe? Better we stay together.
There's no danger, man. Now remember, both of you, if the Tinkers come back, bring them to me, right?
All right.
And keep a sharp lookout for Mr. Loudon, for he'll be bringing up the lads for the break. Now off with you.
So, I'm here to hold the tower to the last, am I? Well, I may as well make myself smart while I'm at it. After all, didn't the Spartans do the same before Thermopylae?
But the workers of the world woke out them all with blue. Woke out them all with blue.
Jake, you no hear me?
James is still right by Elsie, mistress.
Off a doings, laddie.
Aye?
They've gripped Mr. McCunn at the coast road just before the second milestone.
Did you see him?
Oh, dinna be daft, laddie. I found his hat and a bicycle's lying broken in the wood nearby. Haste, dear, one, seek 'em.
Oh, with the walk of the tinkles. Did you see them? They're a right mischance of what.
Laddie, dinna stop to spear questions. They'll have murdered or I want to see. Oh, and maybe the lady was with him and they've got them both. Oh, poor Mr. McCunn. Oh, ways me, ways me.
Dickson always maintained that his senses did not leave him for more than a second or two. But he admitted that he did not remember clearly the events of the next few hours. He discovered that he was strapped very tightly to a young Scots fir, and he was conscious, too, of a bad pain above his eyes, and something wet trickling down his cheek. His arms were bent behind him, and his wrists tied together with cords knotted at the back of the tree. His legs were bound, and further cords fastened them to the bole. Also, there was a halter around the trunk and just under his chin, so that while he moved freely enough, he could not move his head. I do not wish to portray Dickson as a hero, for nothing would annoy him more, but I am bound to say that his first clear thought was not of his own danger. Long ago he should have been with Dougal arranging operations, giving him news of Sir Archie, finding out how Heritage was faring, deciding how to use the coming reinforcements. Instead, he was trussed up in a wood, a prisoner of the enemy, and utterly useless to his side. And there he might have stayed, had not a small, terrier-like figure appeared in the bracken before him.
Mr. McCunn, are you all right?
Who's that?
It's me, Jakey.
Oh, thank goodness. Here, give me a hand, man, before I suffocate.
Is the coast clear?
Aye, aye. The tinkers are gone. Have you got your knife?
Aye.
Hurry up then, Jakey. Get my wrists first.
Hold it, sir.
What?
They're coming back. The tinkers.
Oh, no.
Just you bide where you are. I'll hide over by.
Right then, Jakey. Away with you.
Aye, Davy, man. Dobson wants us down at the Bournemouth. The brig's due in the tide, and they'll be landed in half an hour.
We'll need to hurry. What about him? We'd better check the ropes.
Aye, safe enough.
Here, you. What'll you two take to let me go?
Oh, nothing that you could offer, my manny.
I'll give you a £5 note apiece.
Produce the summer.
It's in my pocket.
It's no that. We're right to Pooch's land side.
Well, I'll take you to Glasgow with me and pay you there, honour bright.
Oh, do you think we're gowks? Oh, man, there's no siller that you could pay would make it worth your while to louse ye. You bide quiet there, and you'll see some queer things ere nicht. Come away, Davy.
Jakey.
Aye.
That's him away. You can come out now.
You all right, Mr. McCunn?
Oh, losh, laddie, I'm awful stiff.
That's no surprise.
Here, get my wrists first.
Aye, right.
Ah, that's it. Now my legs. Aye. Oh, well done, Jakey. Now listen. Away as fast as you can to Dougal. Tell him the brig's due and the men will be landing within the hour. I'm coming after you as fast as my legs will let me.
Is that wise?
The princess will likely be there already, and Sir Archibald and his men. But if they're not, tell Dougal they're coming. Haste ye, Jakey, and see here. I'll never forget what you've done for me today. You're a fine wee fellow.
Aye, aye, sir.
Dickson's spirits were soaring, for somehow his escape had given him an assurance of ultimate success. But his chief emotion was an ardour of impatience to get to the scene of action. He must be at Dalquater before the men from the sea. He must find Dougal and discover his dispositions. Heritage would be on guard in the tower, and in a very little the enemy would be around it. He decided that his quickest and safest route lay by the coast road, for by then it was well on 5 o'clock. The wind still blew furiously, and the oaks on the fringes of the wood were whipped like saplings. Ruefully he admitted that the gale by itself would not defeat the enemy. The thought quickened his steps, and he came out of cover onto the road without a prior reconnaissance. Just in front of him stood a motor bicycle. The owner, who was kneeling, raised his face at the sound of footsteps, and Dickson looked into his eyes. He recognized them only too well. They belonged to the man he had seen in Kirkmichael, the man who was their arch-enemy. Dickson achieved the bravest act of his life. There was a big spanner lying on the road.
Take that, you Bolshevik swine! Ah! Oh! 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 Oh!
Now, perhaps you will tell me what you mean by this? Attacking innocent travelers, indeed. Who on earth are you? Be so good as to explain why you want to murder me.
Do your worst. I'm past caring.
I've seen you before. I believe you're the man I met at the inn in Kirkmichael.
What's that to you?
Nothing. What's your name?
Tell me yours first.
Very well. Alexander Nicholson.
Liar. You're a foreigner. I ken that, aye. And an enemy, too.
You are a very desperate little chap. For whom had I the honor to be mistaken?
Mistaken? Heavers. You're a Russian, a Bolshevik, an awful bad lot.
If you believe that, then I think that we are allies.
Eh? Does the name Saskia mean anything to you?
Saskia? By the merciful God! Now, are you going to tell me everything?
Give me a hand up. Aye. Well, now, what's your real name?
In my country, I am known as Alexis Nikolaevich. The Princess Saskia is my kinswoman. She is also my affianced wife.
Keep us? What ails you not to look after her better? Man, she's been looking for you for weeks. You're terribly behind the fair.
What?
The story'll keep, but she's in great danger, as you know fine. If you're Alexis, then you're just in time for a battle.
I say, you, laddie.
Aye.
You looking for someone?
Who sent you?
Does the name McCunn mean anything to you?
This is the boy we told you about. Hello, Dougal.
Princess?
Well, now for the tower, what? We should be a match for the three watchers, eh, chaps? And it's time that poor devil, what's-his-name, was relieved.
Mr. Heritage. Funny like plan that would be. Man, you'd be walking into the very trap they want. In an hour or maybe two, the rest will turn up from the seat and they'll have us tight by the neck. Nah, it's time we're wanting. The longer they think we're in the tower, the better for us.
What's your plan, then?
We've plenty of weapons, and there's 5 diehards somewhere about. They've never tried it before, but they could be trusted to loose off a gun. We'll hide at the foot of the burn and stop the boats landing. Won't be easy for them to get in with this tearing wind and us firing volleys through the shore.
You're a hearty young fire-eater, but great Scott, we can't go potting at strangers before we find out their business. It's against the law. Besides, I've managed to sort out the chief constable.
Oh, aye. And what did he say?
He's getting his men together, but it'll be some time. He's a bit on the slow side, and, well, dash it all, it is Sunday.
We'll be all late. Police are aye all late. Looks as if we've the job to do ourselves. What's your notion?
God knows. What's yours?
There's just one other thing to do. We must get inside the house and put it in a state of defence.
But why put ourselves in their power at all? They're barking up the wrong tree at the moment. Let them bark up another wrong un. Why shouldn't the house remain empty? I take it we're here to protect the princess.
Aye.
Well, we'll have done that if they go off empty-handed.
I wish McCunn was here. Look, if they gang empty-handed, they'll only come back another day. Either here or somewhere else, and it won't be long before they get the lassie. There's no way out of this business but a battle.
Dougal is right. If I'm to have peace, by some way or other, the fangs of my enemies must be drawn forever.
Mem, I'm asking you for the last time. Will you keep out of this business? Will you gang back and sit down aside Mrs. Morn's fire and wait till we come for you? You can do no good, and you're putting yourself terrible in the enemy's power. I tell you straight, you're an encumbrance.
I can shoot better than you.
Will you no listen to sense and fall to the rear?
I will not.
Then gang your own gate. More wise to argy-bargy with women. The hoose be it.
Men, the house.
It was a journey that sorely tried Dougal's temper. Of his party, 3 were lame. 1 lacked an arm, and 1 was a girl. Besides, there were the guns and cartridges to transport. Moreover, at more than one point before the veranda of the house was reached, the route was commanded by a position on the ridge near the old tower, where the enemy had been when Dougal made his last reconnaissance. It behoved to pass these points swiftly and unobtrusively. and Dougal's company was neither swift nor unobtrusive.
Last. Go away, Dick. It's like going scouting with a herd of elephants.
Can I be of assistance, mademoiselle?
Oh, I'm fine.
No!
Look out!
Nice old crock to go tiger shooting with.
We stop heeding the lassie and attend to your own job, Sir Archie. Now, I'll appoint you second in command if you have a mind.
The devil you will!
Good. Now the barricades.
And for half an hour the gloomy house was loud with strange sounds, as sofas, mattresses, and even a grand piano were piled up, in the hall, by the veranda entrance, and at the back door. At the kitchen door, the defences comprised a mangle, 5 washtubs, and the best part of a ton of coal.
Right. That'll fickle the blackguards.
Oh, I hope so.
It's the windies I'm anxious about. They're all big to fill up, but I've got tubs of water below them and a lot of wire net in a fund in the cellar.
Good boy.
Now, Sir Archibald, give the guns out to your men.
We don't want any shooting if we can avoid it.
Just what I was going to say. My instructions is, reserve your fire and don't go soft till you have a man against the end of your barrel.
Good Lord, we'll get into a horrible row. The entire thing may be a mistake and will be had up for wholesale homicide. No man shall fire unless I give the word.
Appears you think I'm doing all this for fun. I'll no argue with you, but there can only be one general in a battle. Now, I'll have to go. I daren't lose my lines of communication. Besides, I want to make contact with Mr. McCunn.
Take care, Dougal.
Aye, the men keep a good watch.
Right, men, take a gun each. Simon Carfrey, you take the shotguns.
Very good, sir.
McGuffin, you're the marksman, here's the Mannlicher.
Thank you.
I'll keep the 303. Now, to your positions. I've been in about 40 battles, and there's that little devil Dougal talking to me like a corps commander to a newly joined second lieutenant.
Come on, Sir Archibald. There's no more we can do.
You're right. Let's go upstairs. There must be a view from the upper windows.
Yes. You can see the top of the old tower and part of the sea. I know it well, for it was once my only amusement to look at the view.
It's a queer thing, but I wouldn't have taken you for a Russian.
I left my country 10 years ago to live in Australia.
Australia?
Yes. Now I'm a partner in an engineering firm.
Ah, so you're a businessman?
Yes, in a way.
Good. That puts my mind at rest.
My mind cannot be at rest until I see Saskia once more.
This is a pretty rotten show for you, mademoiselle. Strikes me as a rather unpleasant brand of nightmare.
I've been living with nightmares for 3 years.
You know, it's a rum thing, but I used to come to this house when Quentin and I were boys. I've always disliked it.
It has been my prison, and I hoped it would be my sanctuary.
It may still be that.
My salvation, you mean?
It'll be jolly difficult for those ruffians to force an entrance, you'll see. The Kennedys might have been mad to live in such confounded barracks, but it's mighty impregnable, what?
I hope you are right.
Besides, I've positioned my men rather well. I think we're in for a bit of a shindy. Though I can't say I ever hated a job more. After all, it seems pretty cool to march into someone else's house and make free with the fittings.
You doubt me?
Never.
Oh, look, Sir Archibald. The tower. How grim it looks in the moonlight.
Rum old shell, that. When Quentin and I were boys, it was our castle where we'd play at being robber chiefs. It could be dashed queer if the real thing should turn up this time. I suppose McCunn's poet is roosting there all by his lone.
He is a brave man.
Can't say I envy him his job.
Look, Sir Archibald. I see a man there, behind those far bushes. There, his head again.
Oh, yes. And the cut of his jib is uncommonly like Loudon the factor. I thought McCunn had him stretched on a bed of pain. Lord, if this thing should turn out to be a farce, I simply couldn't face Loudon.
You were in a very doubting mood.
I've got cold feet, and I don't mind admitting it. We're in a fair way to making howling idiots of ourselves and get pretty well embroiled with the law. It's all right for that boy Dougal. He can take everything seriously, even play. I could do the same thing myself when I was a kid. I don't mind running some kinds of risk. I've had a few in my time. But this is so infernally outlandish, and I don't quite believe in it. Which is to say, I believe in it right enough when I look at you or listen to McCunn. But as soon as my eyes are off you, I begin to doubt again. I'm getting old, and I've a stake in the county. And I dare say I'm getting a bit of a prig. Anyway, I don't want to make a jackass of myself. Besides, this foul weather in this beastly house would be enough to ice anybody's feet. I say, Princess, you don't suppose by any chance McCunn's a little bit wrong in the head?
Here! Slow down, sir! Stop here by the bridge! As you say, my scouts are here, or hereabouts. Dougal!
Aye, so you're a recht then. You can tell us you're taking a fair bashing.
Oh, not that bad, Dougal. Just a wee scratch.
Doesn't he look like it?
Now, Dougal, you've heard the princess talk of her friend.
Aye.
Right. Well, here he is. Alexis. Oh, you can address him as Mr. Nicholson.
Young man.
How'd you do, Sir Alex?
Dougal. Oh, well, never mind. So, what's the news?
No, that good, Mr. McCunn. 3 boatloads of ruffians have landed on the beach and they're made for the tower. Soon it'll be over with Mr. Heritage.
The princess is not in the tower?
No, Your Honour. She's with Sir Archibald and 3 gamekeepers with guns.
But safe?
Oh, aye. They're up in the big house. Sir Archibald's deployed his men and they're ready to stand a siege. Had to tell him what to do.
Oh, I'm sure. Any word of the police?
Police? Seems they're a dour crop to shift. They'll come all right, but maybe too late.
And the rates and taxes so high. Then we're on our own again. What about the diehards?
Safe enough too. Tom Shawnee set up his headquarters in the old wife's house. He's been told to keep watch for the police. The others are out on patrol.
We must get Mr. Nicholson into the house, Dougal, for he has the best right to be beside his lady. Give me a hand, laddie. Oh! Ah!
You've been sorely mishandled today, and you're not fit for a battle.
Mr. McCunn, you go back to Mrs. Morn's.
Pistol! Small caliber!
It'll be Mr. Heritage. Trade will be getting brisk up there.
Then that's where we should be.
Come on, Sir Alex, stir up your machine. I'll hang on a hint.
Where to, young man?
Try the road by the West Lodge. It's quicker.
Good luck! Take care, the pair of you!
I'll shoot again if you come any closer.
Will you please open to us?
Who's that?
It does not matter who I am. I have come for the princess. She will know me, I think.
Ah, will she? Well, I have orders to open for no one.
Then I fear we must force an entrance.
Do your worst.
Dobson, get your men ready. Use a battering ram.
Yes, sir.
The first fellow who comes within 6 feet of the door, I shoot.
Leon, you have a gun. Use it.
Very well.
I mean it, you Bolshevik swine!
Sir Archibald, the nightmare is real at last. You doubt it now.
Who the devil are they?
He has arrived. My mortal enemy, Paula Bresco.
Get back, dash it. Don't let them see us.
Mr. Heritage, he's alone. He has no chance. They will kill him like a dog.
They'll never get in. Dougal said the place could hold for hours.
We can't leave him to be killed.
It's the only game we're playing for time, remember. Great Scott, a bomb. Lord, I might have thought of that.
I cannot bear it. I won't see him murdered there. I'm going to show myself. When they see me, they'll leave him. The veranda. I'll jump down from there.
For God's sake, don't! I'll go.
No, you must stay here. Don't be afraid for me.
Princess, come back. I'll dash this leg. Well, I ought to be able to hold up the pursuit a bit. My aunt, what a girl.
With his rifle to his shoulder, Roylance waited, sick with anxiety, then saw from the window a slim figure come into sight on the lawn, running towards the ridge. There she stood for a moment, her hands above her head. Then she turned and was racing across the slope, jumping the little scrogs of hazel like a deer.
Hold your fire! It's the princess! There she is! After her! Dobson, Leon, run!
On the ridge appeared faces. Then over it swept a mob of men. The princess had a start of some 50 yards as she set off back towards the safety of the house.
Gad, she's a miler. She'll do it. I'm hanged if she don't do it. You men, give her some covering fire. Aim low. She'll be coming back on the other side of the veranda.
Sir Archie rushed downstairs at a pace undreamed since the days when he had 2 whole legs and squeezed through the barricaded door onto the veranda in time to see a small boy shinning over the parapet.
Dougal.
Hold the ladder, sir. The lady's down in.
Give me your hand, quickly.
Who the devil are you?
Come on, man. Help me get her into the house.
Right.
Careful with her.
Put her down over here.
New thing, eh?
She certainly saved that poet, chappie. What a girl, eh?
That I know.
Hang it all, man. Where the dickens did you spring up from?
Mr. McCunn brought him. Says his name's Mr. Nicholson.
Jolly pleased I am to meet you, sir. My name's Roylance, Archie Roylance.
Sir.
Alessia!
Saskia.
I say.
It is my friend. Oh, I did well to trust you. Now we need not fear anything.
Saskia, did you doubt me? An awkward corner, gentlemen.
You're dashed right it is, old man. They outgun us and they have bombs.
But I do not think they will use them here. Their purpose is kidnap, and to do that they must force an entry.
My men are guarding all the entrances.
The Wendy's!
It is no good. We cannot hold them. There are too many.
Yeah, she's right, you know.
The lady is our strong card. While we have the princess, they won't use their guns.
Then let's carry upstairs. We'll give more time.
Lead on, Dougal. Come on, men, and hold your fire. If we take them on at that game, we haven't got a chance. Damn fine position, I call this.
We are still at their mercy.
Paula Breskov is no fool.
They're piling in downstairs. I'm not so
Then our only hope is the police. Pray God they come soon.
Maybe Mr. McCunn raided them out. He went back to the old wifey's house.
Well, laddie, then our friend Dickson McCunn may well be our last chance. What?
We left Dickson McCunn full of aches, but desperately resolute in spirit, hobbling by the Auchenlochen road into the village of Dalquarter. His goal was Mrs. Moran's house, which was Thomas Yowney's command post. The rain had come on again, and though in other weather there would have been a slow twilight, already the shadow of night had the world in its grip. Even from the high ground the sea was invisible, and all to westward and windward was a ragged screen of dark cloud. It was foul weather for foul deeds. Dickson was greeted like an old comrade-in-arms when he entered Mrs. Moran's kitchen. Thomas Yowney and his principal lieutenants were seated on the floor around their hostess, who was still dressed for the outdoors. In no time at all, a cup of steaming tea and a large dram of whisky were put in front of him as he settled himself by the glowing range. And there he might have stayed until the adventure was over, had not fate played a further hand. Even through the wind which moaned round Mrs. Moran's house, they could hear the dull thump of an explosion and the crackle of small arms fire. The arrival of the remaining diehards confirmed their worst fears. Dickson's spirits sank. But then he thought of the princess, and the memory of her smile brought back resolution and courage. Suddenly prudence and inventiveness were no longer in question, only some desperate course of violence.
Laddies, this is awful. Napoleon here tells me the tower has fallen and the house is under siege.
That's right, Mr. McCunn. I seen it with my own eyes.
Aye, there's a whole pack blowing and running round the house seeking a way in. They'll not be lying on the job neither.
What about Mr. Heritage?
They'll not be eating about him anymore. The old tower's blazing.
Worse and worse.
The poor lassie.
Indeed, aye. Oh, can you boys not think of a plan?
Well, it's getting dark and it's getting darker.
Oh, what's that got to do with it, Thomas?
Let the laddie have his say.
The enemy's mostly foreigners, but Dobson's there, and I think he's a kind of guide to them.
He is that.
Well, Dobson's feared with the police, and if we can terrify Dobson, he'll terrify the rest.
Doubtless, but where are the police?
They're not here, but they're coming. And the fear of them's aye in Dobson's mind, so we must make a diversion. Now what we do is this.
Dickson could only stare while Thomas Yowney, the Chief of Staff, unfolded his scheme. The plan, like all great tactics, was simple, and no sooner was it expounded than it was put into action. The diehards faded out of the kitchen like fog wreaths, and Dickson and Mrs. Moran were left looking at each other. They did not look long.
I'll give them 5 minutes, and then I'll get going myself.
If you're gone there, Dickson, I'm coming with you.
Oh, 5 laddies, a middle-aged man, and an old wife. Oh, God. It's pretty hopeless. It's like that story in the Bible about the weak things of the world trying to confound the strong.
Oh, the Bible is Wales, right?
Aye, aye. Class conscious we are, and class conscious will be, till our fits on the neck o' the bourgeoisie.
Dickson McCunn, you should be ashamed of yourself.
It's only Dougal's song.
Oh, so it is. So it is.
They've got us treed, all right. What the devil are they waiting for?
Their leader. And we too must wait. All of us.
Do you hear that, Sir Archie?
Hey?
Whoops.
You're a rotten little naturalist for a scout, aren't you? What would a warp be doing on the shore at this time of year?
Shh. It's no whoops. That's a signal. Man, there's hope for us yet. Could be the Polis.
Not a word to the others. Oh dear, here comes our fate.
Good evening, Alexis.
I need not speak to you.
As you will, it does not matter. I think we may regard this interesting episode as closed, no?
Cassio.
I take it that you surrender. Saskia, dear, you are coming with me on a little journey.
Never.
Kindly tell my men where to find your baggage.
You can do that yourself. I'm not a serf.
We shall see. Go into every room and turn the house upside down. Leave nothing untouched.
You will find nothing, Paul.
We shall see. You there, you English.
Do you mean us, old man?
We mean you no ill, but I require you to hand over to me the lady and the Russian who is with her. I give you a minute by my watch to decide. If you refuse, my men are behind you and around you, and you go with me to be punished at my leisure.
I warn you, we're armed and we'll shoot down anyone who dares to lay a hand on us. Any of us.
You fool. I can send you to eternity before you touch a trigger.
Listen. Here, I think that's Polis.
Mr. Briscoe.
By Jove, I think you're right.
Mr. Briscoe, our word. The Polish are closing round us. There's no moment to lose if we want to get back to the boats. The whole thing's a bloody misfire.
No.
It is true.
Oh, come quickly, sir. All is lost.
We stay.
Are you daft, man? We'll never make it.
We are surrounded. Come with us now, sir. It is our only chance.
You fools!
If you no think of your own neck, I'm thinking of mine. Come on, lads. If you no want the jail.
Dobson, Leon, Speidel, stay here! Cowards!
I tell you, as a Polis, use the type of counterattack.
Not so fast, Dougal. Look, the last time I saw one of those was in Flanders.
If I go now, I will return. The world is not wide enough to hide you from me, Saskia.
You will never get her.
Then we will all die together.
Look out, everyone! Hit the deck!
Keep down, everyone! Nasty little bomb, that.
It's the Heritage.
I remember we struck the brand back in July 18. Sorry I couldn't stop him, though.
You're a cool customer, and no mistake. Honoured to know you, sir. Archie Roylance.
John Heritage. I see the princess is safe.
Oh, gosh, yes, and a chap turned up, too. Allow me to introduce you, Prince Alexis.
An honour, sir.
Sir.
I say, are all the enemy rounded up?
Well, they've all bolted, like the chap with the bomb. Whether they get away is another matter. I left half the mounted police a minute ago at the top of the West Lodge Avenue.
Good.
The other lot went down to the beach to cut off the boats.
Good Lord, man. The police have been here for the last 10 minutes.
You're wrong. They came with me.
Then what on earth? Ye gods!
Thomas, I kenned it.
We've got pistols, sir. What's the orders? Stick to your bats. The guns are posted on the ridge, so we needn't hurry. Aye, you've got Loudon. Well done.
I kenned it. You're no fickle, Thomas,
Dickson, do you have to smoke that awful thing?
It's my nerves, Auntie. Miss Jamie, what's all this? It's Dobson and his crew. My, but they're fair running.
God be thanked. Is it the police after them?
Aye, maybe no.
They're running nonetheless. All of them.
I tell you, they're broken. Listen. Horses. Aye, it is the police. But it was the diehards that did the job.
Brave wee laddies.
Here, they mustn't escape. Do you think the police will have the sense to get their men down to the beach?
Down to the waterside and stop them. Come on, you'll not be bid, but we laddies. On with you. I'll follow.
Right.
There's going to be a judgment on evildoers the night.
Dickson needed no urging. His heart was hot within him, and the weariness and stiffness had gone from his limbs. With the wind plucking at him, he leapt over a wall, skirted a wood, slid 40 feet over screes and boulders, found a path, lost it, and then tumbled down a raw bank of earth to the flat ground beside the harbour. Through the narrow entrance, the gale blew as through a funnel, and the usually placid waters of the harbour were a froth of angry waves. 2 small boats had been launched and were plunging furiously, and on one of them a lantern dipped and fell. By its light he could see men holding a 3rd boat by the shore, evidently waiting for someone. Dickson, a new Ajax by the ships, divined at once who this someone must be, and realized his duty. During all this performance, he has told me, he had no thought of fear, nor any clear notion of what he meant to do. He just wanted to be in at the finish of the job.
Aye, I thought so. Still no sign of the police.
Mr. McCunn, Mr. McCunn.
Napoleon, is that you?
Aye, I'm sure wounded, Mr. McCunn.
Wounded? Hey, let me see. Hey. Och, it's only a scratch, man. On your legs, laddie, and come with me. There's still business to be done. I finished the job, eh?
Here they come, Mr. McCunn. Your man in front's the leader.
Right. When he gets near, you grip his legs and leave the rest to me.
Fine.
I hope he's not got a gun. Are you ready, Napoleon?
Aye, sir.
Right now. Both together. Right now, laddie!
Out of my way, you old fool!
Old fool am I? Take that, you rascal, you!
Look out, Mr. McCunn!
Insolent dog!
Are you all right, Mr. McCunn?
I just winded, son.
I couldn't stop him.
Oh, lucky. The bullet went through my waterproof, but it missed me.
To be shot at close quarters is always irritating, and the novelty of the experience increased Dickson's natural wrath. He fumed on the shore like a deer-hound when the stag is taken to the sea. So hot was his blood that he would have cheerfully assaulted the whole crew had they been within his reach. But as he looked, the wrath died out of Dickson's soul, for he saw that the boats had indeed sailed on a desperate venture, and that a pursuer was on their track more potent than his breathless middle age. The tide was in the ebb, and the gale was driving the Atlantic breakers shoreward, and in the jaws of the harbour entrance the 2 waters met in an unearthly turmoil.
They'll be smashed to smithereens.
Aye, Napoleon. We'll not be seeing them again.
Yon Russian was a cripple, was he not?
Poor man. Aye, he was that.
They'll all be drowned.
I doubt the last hour or 2 has been a poor preparation for eternity.
Sit still, Mr. Heritage. I'll never finish bandaging your head if you fidget so.
You are kindness itself, ma'am.
There you are. You'll be yourself again in no time.
Aye.
Oh, that's Dickson. They must be hungry folk in Glasgow. Oh, never mind. There's plenty more scones and jelly out by.
Some more tea, Heritage.
Thank you. So, Sir Archibald thinks that he can square the matter with the authorities?
Oh, Sir H has been long acquainted with the Chief Constable.
Aye, I think the constabulary will be disinclined to ask questions, Heritage. It's a delicate matter.
Poor souls. All drowned on Carrick Shore.
Except for that villain Dobson. He'll make himself scarce, no doubt. But that rotter Loudon, he'll be made to pay.
He's already done so. Dead, with a broken neck. He must have fallen over the cliff trying to escape.
Good Lord.
It's like a black-hearted rogue.
I'm positive he and Dobson were brothers.
Well, it's all done with now. The sun's shining. What did the princess say before she left? I have been back among fairy tales. Bless her.
Heritage, I'm sorry. I'm afraid you've had a bad blow, and you're taking it awful well.
I'm reconciled. After all, 'tis better to have loved and lost, you know. It's been a great experience, and it's shown me my own heart. I love her. I shall always love her. But I realise that she was never meant for me.
That's noble of you, I must say.
Noble? I don't think so. Thank God I've been able to serve her. That's all a moth can ask of a star.
Now that's the voice of a real poet.
Mr. Heritage, a poet? I've never met a poet before.
I'm a paper maker, ma'am. But that's my bread and butter. Some day, for my own sake, I may be a poet. Yes. And what poetry I shall write. I'm a better man for meeting the princess.
Me too.
She'll be a glorious memory. And on her lover's arm she leant. What comes next? You know the thing, McCunn.
Yeah, and round her waist she felt it fold, and far across the hills they went in that new world which is the old.
Across the hills and far away, beyond their utmost purple rim, and deep into the dying day, the happy princess followed him. How right, how absolutely right. Lord, it's astonishing how that old bird Tennyson got it right.
Ah, so you've changed your mind, eh?
Yes, I have. You know, the trouble with you, McCunn, is that you're a bit of an anarchist. All you false romantics are.
Maybe I am, sir. Maybe I am.
You're daft, the pair of you. Oh, no, I hope that's not the Polis. I don't want the neighbours gossiping. Oh, it's yourself, Dougal. Come on, laddie. Close the door.
I just came down through the camp.
Dougal! Still as disreputable as ever, I see. But a bit cleaner, perhaps?
Aye, we've been doing our washing, seeing the sun's up.
Good for you.
Sit you down, son.
Right.
Now, Dougal, I've been thinking. You know, you're the grandest lot of wee laddies I ever heard tell of.
Oh, they are that.
And forby, you've saved my life. Now, I'm getting on in years, though you'll admit I'm not all that old. Eh, Dougal? eh? And I'm not a poor man. None of you has ever had a proper chance, or been right fed, or educated, or taken care of.
It's not that bad, Mr. McCunn.
I've just the one thing to say to you. I haven't a chick or a child to look after. From now on, you're my bairns, every one. You're fine laddies, and I'm going to see you turn into fine men.
Well said, Dickson.
Well, laddie, do you know your tongue in your head?
I've brought you a message, Mr. McCunn.
Mm-hmm.
We've just had a meeting and I've to report that you've been unanimously elected Chief Diehard. We're all hoping you'll accept.
Oh, I accept. Oh, proudly and gratefully, I accept.
Dickson was surprisingly content, for he knew that in his humble way he had not been found wanting. Once more for him the good green land, and purposeful white roads, and long dreams among summer hills. His mind flies to the days ahead of him, when he will go wandering with pack in many green places. Happy days they will be, the prospect with which he has always charmed his mind. Yes, but they will be different from what he had fancied. For he is another man than the complacent little fellow who set out a week ago on his travels. He has now assurance of himself, assurance of his faith. Romance, he sees, is one and indivisible.
Joy, praise our bonny, to Aroo-ra-loo. But the workers o' the world will guard them all of blue. Will guard them all of blue, and drown them in the sea. And for bonny Annie Laurie, I will lay me down and be. 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hey! Hip hip! Hey! Hip hip!
In the final episode of Huntingtower by John Buchan, Dickson McCunn was played by Roy Hanlon, with Stuart Macquarie as Heritage, Sharon Maharaj as Princess Saskia, Eileen McCallum as Feemy Moran, Gordon Struth as Dougal, Michael Mackenzie as Paula Breskoff, Martin Black as Dobson and Loudon, Ernest Blake as Roylance, Paul Dixie as Alexis, Alistair McCrone as Speidel and Davy, John Shedden as Leon and Eki, Paul Joyce as Thomas Yowney, Dominic Ray as Wee Jakey, and David Mooney as Napoleon. The storyteller was David McHale. Huntingtower was dramatised by Trevor Royal and directed from Edinburgh by Patrick Rayner.